Hi everybody, happy Friday. Hope you're all doing really good. On Fridays I do like to do some town visits and visit other towns, see what y'all are up to. Kind of the equivalent of my old Dream Suite sort of streams back on Friday nights before New Horizons came out. But hi everyone. Oh, and hi Peanut. Thanks for the host, Helly. And you said that you already opened up for me, Random Man. I do have to kind of like organize the queue a little bit and get to people like in a certain order. I do know that Brad, you offered to have me come over and take pictures of the villager homes the other day. Maybe we could start off with Brad's town since he also lives in Europe. So I know some of my European friends have to like go to bed at some point during my stream, so just let me know, Brad, if you're good with that. Oh, and Carly, thank you so much for the host. Thanks for being so helpful and supportive. I really love being part of the community. All from Hannah. Got a letter in the mail from Hannah. Oh, and thank you, Kimma. Oh, sure. And let me just craft something that I had my eye on. I had a certain DIY wash up on the beach today, and I'm pretty hyped about it. It's this like... Oh, no, it's not a hair accessory. I thought it was. Let me show you all what I was talking about. It's like some sort of... I can just sort it by newly obtained, I guess. And, yeah, wouldn't you love to wear that in your hair? But I guess it's for my door, isn't it? Yeah, that's for my door. I was like, oh, I want to wear tree branches in my hair. Okay, Brad, I'm sorry about that. You definitely don't have to if you don't want to. You just offered the other day to have me take pictures of houses and stuff, so if you want to do it off stream though, let me know before I head over. Oh, and you also have villagers that I don't have a photo of the house yet. Oh, sure, Sarah. That's really kind of you all to help me out with it. Let me link in chat, by the way, what I'm talking about, because maybe not everyone kind of knows what I'm talking about. It would be nice to link it to anyone who doesn't know. But yeah, I'm trying to come up with a villager house exteriors guide to kind of go with the one that I created for New Leaf. So this is the guide, and some people in the community have already helped me with it, so that's what I'm referring to, by the way. Oh, and hey Joey, welcome to stream. Oh, and hey Stacy. What's that bench underneath the recipe you just showed off? Oh, I think it might be called a garden bench, Joey. I can open up my DIY recipes again in a bit just to, like, verify what it is, but I did think I got a garden bench recently. And I was really hoping that it was gonna be that metal bench. I'm really, like, I have my eyes on the metal bench, but I think I got, like, a wooden one. Oh, and thank you, Titch. Yeah, I appreciate any help with it. It's gonna be hard to complete the guide all by myself. Oh, and you're welcome, Stacy. If you come over, though, please don't judge my town. It's a big old mess still. Oh, well, yeah, mine's a big mess, too, especially since I've started terraforming a little bit. Since I've started terraforming, it's like there are some pieces where, like, the land juts out funny and stuff, so yeah, I definitely won't judge. Oh, and hi, Panda. Welcome to stream. I hope you're doing really good. How's your island life going? Oh, so this is Brad's town. I recognize the name. And, yeah, I'm collecting pictures of houses for that house exteriors guide that I mentioned earlier. Didn't realize villagers had set houses in this game. I thought they were random. Yeah, they've had set houses ever since the New Leaf days. They used to sometimes do it a bit differently back in Wild World and City Folk, but I guess I don't have to get into the weeds in the like house exteriors mechanics of older games, but feel free to ask me if you ever have any questions about it. It's something that I've been kind of a dork about for a long time, like how the houses and villagers and stuff work in every game. Alright, so we're not in Athalia anymore, so maybe I should put up the islands visits log down there. So excited to see different islands. Yeah, this is a fun little stream, island visits. I guess the only bummer maybe is the loading screens. At least on my end, though, the loading screen is kind of cute, where it's that flyover. How's your day been so far? Yeah, it's been pretty good. I did take a bit of a nap, which made me like a little late for stream, but I did a lot of turnip hustling earlier today. I sold a bunch of turnips, so now I'm a lot richer than I was yesterday. Yesterday I was so broke, and today I'm rich. That's turnips for you. But Brad, it doesn't look empty at all. If anything, mine is more empty than yours because I haven't started laying down paths yet. Right now I'm hunting for Judy, but I'm all out of miles, so I'm grinding out miles. Ooh, that's gotta be frustrating. I imagine that every like island trip you take is just painful when you don't find that villager you want, because it's worth like 2,000 miles each time. I bet you accumulate a lot of resources though. Alright, so here we are in Solarium, Brad's town, and I don't think it's empty at all. I think it looks really charming. I'm gonna take pictures of the houses. So this is Drake's house. And for the purpose of the shot, I'm gonna boot up the camera. Maybe I should take quicker shots. Oh yeah, but look at how the bench gets in the way of the shot. That's funny. I'll just have to take it a different way. Oh, and Ship is here. Currently using your house guide for Wild World? Oh, you must have dug that out on my Tumblr or something, Kimma, because I haven't ever publicly, like, made a real house guide for Wild World. Love the emotes. Oh, thank you, Woody. We actually have the emote artist in here. Arcade Panda made my emotes. Oh, and enjoy your lurk, Helly. Oh, and hey Cody, welcome to stream. We're visiting some islands today, and we're in Brad's town right now. I'm gonna be checking out this town along with gathering pictures of the villager homes. I feel like in general I want to get the villager home thing out of the way so it doesn't break up the mood when I'm like collecting, when I'm just wandering around town. I want to finish taking pictures of the villager homes first before I start the tour. So this is Igly's house. I don't think I have his house yet either. Oh, Celeste is in town? Oh, that's really cool. I look forward to maybe checking out Celeste because I'm always super eager for those Celeste DIYs. Is Raymond the cat one? Yeah, Raymond's that cat with the glasses with 2 different color irises, and he's definitely probably the big, like, popular new villager, similar to what Marshall was for New Leaf. That's basically Raymond in this game. Alright, so who lives in this one? Oh, Norma. I think I have her house. It's so sad when I see a villager I've seen already, but I love seeing some of my favorites, even if it's just for a bit. Yeah, it can be fun to like see who you spot on the island, I guess. Like I found Pudge on the island the first time, and it was so cute to see him in New Horizons for the first time. Because sometimes it's just fun to see how the little model has updated and see old favorites from past games and New Horizons. So this is Opal's house. I think I do have one picture of Opal's, but it's like not a very good picture. And this one, Chief's house. I do think I have him. So I think I'm done perhaps taking pictures of the villager homes, and maybe I can just wander around now. Oh, and enjoy your alert, Carly. I think if I came across Sherb, I'm not going to be able to pass on him. Yeah, he's such a cutie. He has a nice house, too. Speaking of villager homes, it's a really cute little blue house. Oh, and hi, Rachel. Welcome to stream. Oh, there's a Raymond emote. I have a lot of the amiibos, so I might be able to help too with the villager homes. Oh, cool. Yeah, I have a complete amiibo collection, but yeah, it's not super helpful for villagers like Raymond either, like the ones that are new. Yeah, it looks like down here we have a cozy little villager neighborhood. The paths feel like really nice and neat, taking you to the different areas in town, and I like how it has a cozy rustic feel with like the barrel and the hay bed and everything. And then it takes you up to a fountain area which connects the town hall and Nook's Cranny. I haven't seen Anka, not sure if she's in the game. I think she is. Yeah, I think definitely like all the old New Leaf townies are in the game. Maybe I could try scanning her into the campsite later. Oh, and look, another little cozy neighborhood back here. Are you going for a lot of like the log benches in your town, Brad? And Chief has a pool back here. I spotted that earlier. He has his own little waterfall set up and pool. Chief is like the rich villager in town. I've seen Celeste in other towns, but not my own. Oh really, Cody? I've seen her a few times. She always shows up in the evening though. She's not one of those NPCs that hangs around all day like Chip or CJ or whatever. They kind of, Celeste in particular, she shows up at night. Look at this cool monster thing. I'm going for kind of a fantasy themed town, and I was thinking that maybe I could have one of these be like a representation of like a dragon or something, but I don't know. I'm not sure if it'll work. And I think since Brad mentioned that Celeste is here, I'm kind of wandering around looking for Celeste. Let me know if you know where she is, Brad. Your parents ended up getting Sherb in their town? That's so cute that your parents have their own town. Celeste is up north. Oh, okay. And I do have a wallpaper for you too, Brad. Last stream, you mentioned you were going for a very, like, futuristic theme, and you were gonna, like, but you said you might do that for a second town, but I do have a future tech wallpaper. So the next time I see you wandering around, I'll just drop this for you somewhere. I tried scanning in Etoile, but only got her poster. Yeah, she's one of those special ones from the New Leaf days. She was like a, what do you call it, Sanrio? Yeah, she was like a Sanrio villager, and I heard a lot of those got discontinued. Alright, might be kind of hard to find Celeste. I don't know where she is. Chief is my favorite cranky. Aw. I had him in Suncombe, my Wild World town. Chief is a cutie. Oh, you think it's a dragon? It doesn't really have wings though, but I mean it could give off that fantasy vibe if there's nothing better. Up northeast. Oh, okay. Oh, Celeste is by the monster. I was just over there. Ah, yay! Please give me something good, Celeste, please. Aren't the stars just exquisite tonight? Whew. I hope it's something good. Crescent Moon Chair! Oh, yeah, I do consider that really good. She's been giving me such crap in my own town. She gave me a pansy wand. She gave me like an astronaut suit. Like this is so much more of like what I was hoping for. And by the way, Brad, while you're on my screen, here's that future tech wall since I actually have two of them. I have not one but two of these things. So there you go. Let's see what this crescent. Oh yeah, I love that. Oh my gosh. Can't believe I have that now. Requires a lot of like expensive star pieces though, like the large star fragment. That one's kind of rare. I don't really see that one around a lot. I've been testing with breeding flowers and how villagers move out. My town is flooded with flowers and adorable villagers. Oh, Yeah, I got really into the flower breeding too, and now I'm kind of regretting it. Now that I'm terraforming, like I think one day I'm just gonna have to buckle down and basically clear out my whole town of all the stuff that used to be there, just so I can start to terraform. Because terraforming in a very like halfway, like only terraforming things here and there, it's really messy, and it's gonna be hard to continue to enjoy my town if it's like so messy for so long. I really think I need to get more terraforming. But let's check out Brad's house. It looks nice and cozy outside with the brick oven. Ah, Nimrats! Good to see you, Amy. Been busy playing Final Fantasy VII. Oh, that's so cool. I love Final Fantasy VII as well, but I haven't checked out that remake. But yeah, that was one of the only like non-Animal Crossing games that I've played in the last several years or so, was the original. But it's good to see you too, Nimrats. I hope you're doing good. Thank you so much for that resub of 5 months. So much appreciated. Thank you so much for that continued support. It means the world. The house is empty. Oh, well, it doesn't look... Oh, well, I guess this room looks a little empty. I love the carpet and wall, though. I use this brick wall myself in my own kitchen. It's a really cozy wall. And thank you all so much for the hype and love in chat for Nimrat's resub. That's so appreciated. And look at this cozy little leaf. We have like a matching emote basically to go with this little rug. I love it. And let's see what's back here. I think after all my turnip trading I did earlier, I think I might be able to start to expand my own house, so maybe I'll have a few new rooms to mess with. Oh, look at this gorgeous cherry blossom room, showing off the cherry blossom wall and floor. Such a gorgeous combination. I'm so sad that they're gone now. Had to take a minor break from AC before I got burnt out. Yeah, I can understand that. I think maybe some of us like got so hardcore into New Horizons and played it so much that I think there has been some amount of burnout for some of us. I'm almost like semi-immune to Animal Crossing burnout just because I'm like that into it, but I have gotten burned out a few times in my Animal Crossing career. One time it was when making one of my paths for Citaloon. And something that I do when I'm burned out is I basically just switch Animal Crossing games. Like, I think I switched from New Leaf to Wild World when I had that burnout making that path for New Leaf. Love the cherry blossom room. Me too. And that looks like a cozy little room to the side there too. I love all the knickknacks and, oh, is this... I just noticed the floor has little leaves on it too. This must be one of the floors you get via Nook Miles or something. Oh, and hi Drewby, welcome to stream. Yeah, I'm doing really good today. Did have a little bit of a nap that made me late for stream, and did a lot of turnip trading earlier today, but now I'm good to go and visiting some towns. And is there anywhere that I missed in your town, Brad? Anywhere else you'd like to show me? Sometimes there's like a little area hidden off at the end of town where like maybe I haven't wandered yet. You're the AC Guru Masterclass. Yeah, I can't wait to get more into like my own New Horizons town development though. Like my town's actually like quite a bit behind a lot of people's. I did do some of my first terraforming experiments though yesterday. Ooh, one of these moths. Should I try to catch it, or do you want to try to catch it, Brad? I'll never burn out, almost 200 hours in, never stop. Well, maybe when that 200 becomes like 2,000, maybe. I had like over 4,000 hours put into New Leaf. Okay, Brad says it's empty otherwise, but you have been dropping some cash on these inclines. These inclines aren't cheap, and you have several of them in town, so nice work with that. But yeah, I guess maybe I'll head back to my town and get to the next town in the queue. Thank you so much for showing me around and letting me take pictures of the houses. Oh, and hi Dark Knight, welcome to stream. Naps are so worth it, yeah. It's funny, I've had some weird sleeping schedules lately where like I sleep like at 2 times a day, like I'll sleep some during one time and then some during another, but then like yesterday I slept the whole night and then for some reason I got tired. So yeah, that's why I took a little nap. I think I'll be a lot more excited once I unlock terraforming. Yeah, it is really exciting to unlock that, and that's what I'm starting to have a little bit of fun with myself, is starting to terraform my town. It's kind of messy though as a result. I've got to the point where I'm starting to go back into the AC routine instead of playing non-stop. Yeah, I think I'll be pretty into it for a while because I haven't even gotten into some of the stuff that I really like, I don't know, that I am known for, like path making, and yeah, I'm gonna get hardcore into that at some point too. Yesterday I daydreamed about like making a fallen Greek column pattern. Since they took Greek columns from the game, maybe I could use a bunch of these pattern slots to like do like a little column on the ground. I think that would be really cool. Might take a fair amount of slots though. Oh, and hi Sapling Crossing, welcome to stream. You're still playing New Leaf, Cody? Oh, that's really honorable of you to keep visiting your old New Leaf town even amongst all this New Horizons hype. I can't say I've been as good about it. Could I get added to the queue? Oh, sure, Cloudy. Who else is interested? Let's just get like a running little list started where I can get organized about everyone that's interested in me visiting their town. I was bummed when I found out you can only have 8 inclines. It ruined the symmetry. Yeah, I feel like I have such mixed feelings about it because I know why they did it. I think if it was limitless, people would totally take advantage and like every 2 steps there would be a bridge or incline, but I wish it was a little bit of a higher limit because I'm nervous about doing the math of how many bridges and inclines to do. It's gonna be so tough. Thanks for having me over, Brad, and I look forward to seeing how your town develops too, and thanks for letting me take pictures of the villager homes. Oh, and Sarah's town is open too. Let me add you to the list. Oh, and hey Leah, welcome to stream. Wish we had more design slots, there's never enough. Yeah, I was really hoping for more too, especially since Happy Home Designer has so many, but we at least have 10 more than we did in New Leaf. 10 more, that's it. And Meibelle, did you say that you had a dodo code? I remember that earlier in stream, I think you dropped like a dodo code. Oh, thank you so much for the host, Ginger. I'll throw my name in too. Oh, thanks, Drewby. Your town's always really lovely to visit, Drewby. Working on Homey Feel residence area and creating like an ornate museum island. Yeah, what's your plans for like a museum island, Brad? How are you gonna do that? I saw someone on Tumblr, they made their museum kind of like a scavenging site for fossils. They put a bunch of like fossils outside the museum, both actual fossils that are like fully displayed as the dinosaur bones, and also lots of the little unidentified fossils and diggy spots and weeds, and it was like this little construction site and stuff. It was really cool. I guess not construction site. What do you call where you like dig? Where there's like a name for that. I've been trying to get a 5-star rating for the past few days and got a 4-star rating yesterday. Oh, congrats! I got 4 stars kind of recently, but now that I'm like working on terraforming and tearing up my town, it might actually go down. We have a flight for Falcore right now. Oh, since that's the town currently open right now, I'm gonna fly over to Falcore, which is sarahfalcore's town. I actually haven't ever been to Sarah's town before, but she's come over to mine a few times. Oh, Brad, that's a really sweet offer. Thank you so much. I do really love a lot of the Celesta DIYs that I've seen around. I've felt kind of behind with the Celeste DIYs in particular. It feels like everyone else has such cool ones, and I'm sitting over there with like my pansy wand. Terraforming has my island looking like trash. Yeah, same sapling crossing, but I am happy a little with some of the experiments that I've done, and it gives me hope for the future that maybe eventually I can have a really cool terraformed island that I'm happy with. It's just like a painful process, you know, like it has to look bad before it can look better. Oh, and hi Jay, welcome to stream. I hope you're doing really good today too. Excavation site, yes, that's the word. I kept wanting to say like scavenging or construction. I didn't have the right word in my head. Yeah, excavation site. So this is Sarah Falcore's town, doing some flower breeding. Ooh, you got some hybrid cosmos. Exhausted, so I'll mostly be lurking today. Hope I get my island ready for a visit sometime soon. Oh, it looks lovely from what I've seen of it, Jamskin, but yeah, definitely enjoy your lurk, and feel free to go and get some rest, of course. Oh, look at Sarah! The last time I saw Sarah's character, she looked like a witch, and now she doesn't look like a witch. Any mods in chat? Just wondering. Ooh. Okay, yeah, definitely need to ban that person. Does someone want to be like a temporary mod? I probably need to add more mods to stream in general. It's something I haven't been super great about. Jay, are you interested in being like a temporary mod? Just in general, like anything that's like really crude like that, go ahead and delete and ban the person. That's the biggest thing. Every now and then you get trolls in here. Yeah, look at Sarah's town. Wow, I love all the warm colored flowers. It's so gorgeous. Look at all these. You got some pink hyacinths. I love the arrangement of them. They're so cozy and vibrant. And look at the lead up to the town hall surrounded by this fencing and the town flag. It says Falcore. Oh yeah, I've definitely seen stuff like that before, Dark Knight. It happens. Can't wait to show you my town again when I'm done. Oh yeah, are you doing a lot of town work right now, Therapy? So this is Frank's house. I'm not sure if I've got his house super good yet. But yeah, I'm collecting pictures of the villager house exteriors. This looks like a new one. Pippi's house. Pippi's house looks like very nice and suburban, doesn't it? It looks like a cul-de-sac house at the end of the road with like a, I don't know, it feels very suburban to me. This one looks familiar. Oh, Molly's house? Yeah, I have hers. I think Sarah's doing what I'm doing, moving a lot of her villagers to the beach to make room for terraforming projects. Definitely like really recommended as a tool if you're looking to terraform the rest of town. Move them to the beach because you can't terraform the beach. Oh yeah, I agree, Dark Knight. Her town's so like lovely and flowery, and she was really downplaying it too. Whose house is this again? I know I took a screenshot of it. Becky's house? Ooh, I don't think I've seen Becky's before. Oh, you love Pippi, Cloudy? I think Sarah does too. I think Sarah was really excited to move Pippi into her town. There's a villager named Frank, I have no idea. Yeah, it's this eagle. I've had him in my New Leaf town before. And I think, wow, pretty much all the villagers are on the beach except for like maybe one. Yeah, Simon is up at the top of town there. So organized how you've got all your villagers moved to the beach. Frank's on the KK Bossa cover. That's interesting. I associate KK Bossa a lot with Margie because Margie's the one that loved KK Bossa in the Animal Crossing movie. And there was this whole big scene about KK Bossa and Margie. Oh, so that's Kat's house. She's got a little wreath. Oh, look at this temporary bridge. I love that. So creative. So practical too. And this is Marshall's house. Ooh, yeah, he's a good one to have. Marshall's super popular. Maybe we should go visit Marshall since he's so iconic. Whenever I finally get New Horizons, I'm contemplating getting all the eco-villagers for my town. Ooh. Ah, he's crafting something. What you got for me, Marshall? Also, before I get too eager about what he's crafting for me, just look at his house. It's like a really cozy cafe. He's got like a coffee shop in his house to match what he asks for in Happy Home Designer. If you design a home for him in HHD, he's gonna ask you to build him like a coffee shop. Marshall at your service. If Falcore were a game show, I'd be the host. A fabulous island getaway with celebrity guests, including Marshall. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, isn't he adorable? I'm making a tall lantern. Ooh. I love this item from past games. It's very zen. It's based off of the lanterns from like Japan. If you go to some of those gardens that are in Japan, this is a very common like lantern you'll see over there in those traditional Japanese setups. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, I have to learn it first. I bet it requires a lot of stones. These are usually made out of stone. Oh yeah, that's what I'm familiar with. It's pretty cheap too, only 18 stones, not bad at all. Oh, and hey Matthew, welcome to stream. I hope you're doing good today. That's so smart. I wish I had moved all my villager homes onto the beach originally. Yeah, me too, Jamskin. I've actually started like spending money to move things to the beach, and it's like, if I realized that sooner. Oh, Pudge's house. I have Pudge in my town, so I think I already have a picture of his house. Pudge is Sarah's favorite. And Sarah found Marshall on a Nook Miles island, like the epitome of good luck right there. Ah, Stitch's house is so fun. I love it. So colorful. Did I say Stitches? It's Pudge. I think I might have accidentally said Stitches. I'm so guilty of that. I'm always getting those two mixed up. I'm Pudge and I live here with my bug friends. I always fall asleep when I listen to music on my wooden block stereo. Even if I'm listening to KK Folk or KK Ragtime, I start listening to my tunes and munching away in my snacks, and pretty soon I'm snoozing. That's why I don't know the words to any KK songs, even though I listen to them all the time. Wow. He falls asleep so quickly, he doesn't even hear any of the lyrics. Why is Marshall so iconic? I think he really does have a cute design. I have trouble putting it into words, but I think he just has a really cute design, cute expression on his face. I don't know, it's hard to articulate. And I think the last one I need is maybe Simon's house, but maybe we'll take our time getting up there because we want to explore the town as well. Look at this pretty little waterfall area. It looks kind of terraformed to me. I think this is a terraformed spot of town. You don't have a pic of Pudge's house on your blog, by the way? That's so odd. I have them in my town. That must be like a bit of a blind spot on my part. Ooh, yeah, the library DIY Ginger. I actually got that recently. I haven't built it yet. Maybe that's one of the things I can like do pretty soon in addition to terraforming projects. Just catch up on a lot of the adorable like DIYs that I've gotten recently, like the library and the little signs that I have and everything, the tall lantern. I want Julian, but there's no way I'm gonna just stumble upon him. Well, you never know. I don't think Sarah was planning to stumble upon Marshall. Look at these shops up here, right next to each other, very organized. Sorry, just trying to catch up on chat a little bit. This is all terraformed. I want to put my house up there. Oh, cool. Have you terraformed pretty much the whole town at this point, or are you still kind of getting to some stuff? I really love this area too. Look at these stepping stones through the orchard, through the trees. And look at the lawnmower. I love that you have a lawnmower so much. That's adorable. You can mow the weeds and everything. What if you like had this yard and you had half of it full of weeds and then the other half was really clean, or either that or you had a bunch of weeds and then like there was this one line across the yard that was clear and then you put the lawnmower right there? That would be adorable. Especially if you could time like a screenshot with one of your villagers near the lawnmower. And look at these adorable little gnomes and flamingos and the little backyard sort of style setup. A little cookout or just cozy outdoor living. And near this house over here, is this Sarah's main house or is this like a side character? Yeah, I think, yeah, Sarah hasn't made other characters, so this is Sarah's house. The shops are not staying there. Yeah, same. I haven't even decided where I'm gonna put my shops. I'm thinking of putting my Nook's Cranny near the beach for like a cozy little like beachside marketplace idea. I'm thinking of making like a beachside marketplace. Oh, look at Sarah's interior. Little welcome mat and floor lamps. And little laundry rack. It all feels so cozy and homey. And I know that Sarah's like a Breath of the Wild fan as well from talking with her, so she's got one of those like Korok masks on the wall. And this fancy bed. Whose island are we on today? Right now we're in Sarah Falcore's town, Matthew. Ooh, and you got that awesome stove that I really love. I got this in my town too. I really like it. Really good for like rustic kitchens and stuff. Looks like the beginning of a kitchen in here. Oh, so you've just terraformed the bottom right corner with the river and the moon lake. Oh, where was the moon lake? I gotta look that up on the map. I think I might have missed that. By the way, all the stuff you see, like flowers and furniture outside, is not arranged well. Just plopped it down. Yeah, I think it looks cozy though, Sarah. Like, I definitely get what you're saying. Like, you're saying that this isn't the final layout of your town, but at least you've managed to make the beginning of it look cozy. That's something that even I could get better at. Like, sometimes I have trouble motivating myself to like arrange something to look cute for now when I know I want to change it later. But there is definitely value in that. Simon's house. I'm not sure if I've got a good picture of his house. Gonna snap one of his house too. And I was gonna try to find this crescent pond that they mentioned. Oh yeah! There it is on the other side of town. How did I miss that? Let's go the long way around up there though. Like, let's cross up on the cliffs. Korok masks, love them. Yeah, I haven't played Breath of the Wild, but it does look like a really fun Zelda game. Probably the Zelda game that would appeal most to me if I ever wanted to dabble in it. Look at the successful hybrid breeding plots right here. Like, ask Sarah if you want to like set up some efficient hybrid breeding spots. Look at these blue pansies and orange pansies sprouting up, and over here the cosmos sprouting up. Like, great work on this. It even looks cool too, like with all the paths in between and everything. It even looks nice. Oh, enjoy your lurk, Super Ultra. You're getting lag cloudy. Yeah, I've heard that there's been some issues lately with Twitch and lag, and just let me know if it gets too bad. It actually, over on my OBS, it says that I'm not dropping any frames at all. So according to like my stream, everything's healthy. Maybe there's some lag on like Twitch's end, essentially. Look at the cozy campsite up here. Oh, and hi Theo, welcome to stream. And I think we're getting to like the terraformed parts over here, which I was eager to see the experiments of. Look at how the river winds and creates like a little waterfall down here. Oh, maybe this is the non-terraformed waterfall. But yeah, some of it definitely does have a terraformed look to it. Ah, look at this moon lake. Ah, I love it. And there's even a little waterfall pouring into the moon lake, and you can sit by the waterfall and where the curve of the moon has like a place where you can sit and have some tea. I bet Celeste would love this spot. You should try to like get a cute picture of Celeste over there when she shows up next. Oh, and hey Mercy, having an awful day. My Switch order got cancelled and then I didn't get the grade I wanted on a test. Oh, I'm sorry Mercy. I hope it gets better, and much love, and I'm really sorry to hear that. About the Walmart order, I think I can shed some light on why that happened. I've heard how Walmart orders work, and basically like they put stuff on their website for sale, right? Because they have it in stock, but then like other people try to buy it too, and then maybe it's not in stock anymore, and so then they just cancel your order. What they should probably do is have it so the item will literally leave the shop or leave the site as soon as someone buys it, but instead what they do is they just let you know it's canceled. It's even come up some with like toilet paper and stuff. Like people have tried ordering toilet paper from Walmart, and then they're just informed that their order was canceled because of low stock. But yeah, that's a real shame, and I hope you can get your Switch order solidified soon. Definitely keep an eye out for like Walmart for that sort of thing, and I'm really sorry about that. I just put that chair and table down, and Marshall gifted me that coffee mug. Oh, so that's a very new addition to your town. Cute things here, and Able sisters. The test is the only thing in the grade book. Yeah, sometimes over time though, like you can kind of boost it just via the fact that your grade at the end of the year is usually an average of everything, so I think you'll have time to boost it later, or at least that's what I tried to keep in mind when I was in school, like, oh, I just gotta do better next time. Oh, and hey Cake Batter, welcome to stream. We're doing some town visits today, and we're in Sarah's town. I love this so much. This was probably Sarah's original bridge, and she's like, I don't want it anymore, so it just like goes over like a little strip of water. I love that. Probably gonna get Jump Force when it comes out on the Switch. Oh, I'm not familiar with that game. And so I think I've explored a lot of Sarah's town. Maybe I can head back to mine pretty soon, but it was really, really lovely to visit Sarah, since she's been such a lovely member of the community for so long, and I never got to see Sarah's new Leaf Town, but maybe I'll see more and more of Falcore and the development of her New Horizons town, even if I wasn't able to see her new Leaf one. And maybe we can get a shot on this bench together before I leave. I'm in her way of hopping down. That's so funny. Alright, gotta get an aesthetic screenshot together. Ooh, the palm trees even frame us. Let me get centered here. Change the filter. Oh, that looks like a good filter. Oh yeah. Thank you so much, Sarah. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful time developing your island. It already looks adorable, like the little spots here and there that you've done. Oh, it looks so nice. Thank you so much. I'll go ahead and head back now. That bridge will be gone tomorrow. Yeah, how do you do that? Like over in, by talking to Nook? I feel like that option doesn't come up a lot for me. When I talk to Nook, he's like, the options are bridges and inclines, doing, moves, like layout changes. Maybe you hit bridges and inclines and then say that you want to delete it. Never tried that before. Such a perfect picture. Yeah, I think so too. Especially the palm trees at the bottom framing us. That's just perfect. I promise next time it'll look better. Oh, you shouldn't feel that way, Sarah. I mean, look at my town. My to-do list for my own town. I really need to like clear out all the flowers that are preventing me from terraforming and set them up in my side town to like produce hybrids. And then I need to move more and more houses to the beach to clear out the land more, make terraforming plans. And I really need to make a town flag one of these days. I feel so unprofessional for not having made a town flag yet. That really needs to be pretty high priority for me as well. But yeah, I think next on the list we could visit Drewby or Cloudy depending on who's open right now. Let me head back over to the airport. The day after it rains, so many flowers spawn. Yeah, that happened to me, Cody. I got so many cool new flowers today. Like, I'm really, really hyped about it, but they're all like the little seeds, so I can't really show them off too much. Like, if I walked around town and show you the hybrids that I've grown, they would just be little buds, but I'm so excited about the good work the rain did for me yesterday. It even rained earlier in town today. Lately, it's been doing this cool thing where it, like, rains in the morning and then waters all my flowers. They're all sparkling and ready to hybridize, and then later in the day when I actually stream, like the sky clears and I get to enjoy the sunset. It's like, can we just do this every day? Like, it's so convenient. Looks like we have a flight for Jade Isle right now. Oh, cool. So we can visit Drewby's and then give Cloudy a chance to open later. Excited to go see how Drewby's town is coming along. Yeah, thank you so much, Brad, for the love for Sarah's town. I really thought it was quite charming too. I can't wait to have more fun with flower arrangements and then not worry so much about hybrid production, and maybe once I get my hybrid set up in my side town, I can start to do more and more of that in my main town. Just have one main area to show so the visit doesn't have to be very long. Oh, okay, I'll keep that in mind, Drewby, but at the same time, I think the only one technically, like in my queue after you, is Cloudy, so definitely if more people are interested in me visiting, like, feel free to speak up so I can fill up my queue again. But I know a lot of people are too busy, like, actually working on their towns. Like, I think a lot of us have terraforming unlocked now, of course, and so we're, like, really busy, like, working on them, and they might be heavily under construction. Look at this flyover with Drewby waving at us. I love that, those little symmetrical pools. Gosh, everything's so classy. Sometimes random flower arrangements can be the best too. Sometimes I purposefully arrange flowers to look kind of random. I did a lot of that in my Wild World Town Suncomb, so that can be a valid way of flower arrangement. Oh, and hey Drewby. I should make the very first emote my little wave. Look at him in his skeleton outfit. So over here there's a little coconut juice bar. Very nice. You can grab a coconut and crack it open and have some juice from the bar, listen to some music. What music's playing? Oh, welcome Horizons. I didn't even need to see what it was. And then over here, I recognize Fang's house. I feel like Fang's house is really, really nice. I love the, like, elegant white door, and look at the yard. I really like the way the yard is set up. Ooh, and these beach patterns. I admit, when the game was new, I kind of daydreamed about making some very whimsical beachy patterns with the transparency, and then laying them out on like a mermaid coast or something, but I feel like a lot of other people have had the same sort of idea, so might not be super original when I do it, but I love seeing these. And the little patterns made with like the sand forming a heart. And I think you've used those same patterns around town too to decorate the paths. So pretty flying over. Yeah, definitely. I love the flyover of Drewby's town. And look at all these flowers on the beach. I have to drive my, oh okay, so you'll be back a little bit later for your own tour, Meibelle? Sure. So this is the campsite area. It's very zen by the campsite. Kind of takes you up to this pathway here, and then this is a really fancy bamboo DIY. That's really classy. And I bet it looked so stunning in cherry blossom season, but it even still looks nice now with all the greenery. Wow, look at that bit of terraforming there. You can admire it from the bridge, because the bridge like raises your character a few feet, and then you can get such a nice little view up here. Maybe I can get a nice scenic picture of this spot. I feel like they moved where my camera is. Oh, no they didn't. I'm just being dumb. Oh, that one's good. Oh, thank you so much, Drewby. Oh, and I canceled as soon as he did it too. I'm sorry about that, Drewby. Oh, and see you later, Kemma. Recently renewed bamboo area. Yeah, I remember it looking a little bit differently before. That's kind of an example of how you can have something nice and then always make it nicer later. Like, you don't have to feel like you're locked into anything in New Horizons, because it's all so customizable. Wow. I really like the way you've got terraforming set up to where it's like you move to higher ground so elegantly. Like, we just so elegantly went from like lower ground to higher, and then you're kind of like in this new little higher area that you can wander around. And then once you like get to this higher ground, there's even more. Like, you really made such a good use of all the heights. And you got that tall lantern DIY that I just got. Oh, let's see if I can hop across the river a little bit. Oh yay, I can. So satisfying to do that, isn't it? This town is so inspiring. Oh yeah, it is. And to go with the Zen area, let me guess who this is. Is this Coco? I feel like this is Coco. Yep, I'm right. Already getting a handle on the house exteriors. But Coco's Zen house goes perfectly with that area we were just in. And this is Tia's house, I think. Yeah, I'm already getting so good at this. Like the streams and the waterfalls. Yeah, that's something I really enjoy too. I like being able to have differently sized rivers this time around. We used to only have like default river size, and people would make patterns to make other sorts of rivers, like we called them like little canals or streams patterns, QR codes in the New Leaf days, and then now we can just make them for real. So this museum up here with like the interestingly shaped paths and clovers leading up to it. We got the tiny library. This is what Ginger was talking about earlier. You can customize this tiny library to a few different colors. Oh, such a nice spot for the museum here at the top of the world, overlooking the ocean. This is what I've been working on this week. Oh, the waterfall spot back there. What's your most recent project that you've done? Was it the area we just wandered through, or is it like this museum area? You're so ace with these house exteriors. Yeah, I'm sure some of y'all recognize this one too. This is Audie's house. Yeah, Drewby's got Audie, which is a very popular new neighbor based off of that Animal Crossing grandma, the famous Animal Crossing grandma that put 3,000 hours into her new Leaf Town. And up here at the top of town again, it says the Orchard, but it's right next to like a villager home, so it's like this villager home has an orchard around their house. Who lives here? Monique? I really like the fencing too, the way the fencing hugs the cliff so closely. It must be hard to get to that digging spot though, isn't it? Oh, the new bamboo area in the upper forest with the waterfalls are the newest landscaped areas of Drewby's town. And this is Sherb. Sherb came up in chat earlier today, but yeah, I recognize his house really well too. He's got a cozy little lawnmower and clothesline pole. Yeah, Drewby's Island is so well done, and I really love all the flower arrangements that he's managed to do. Have you found like a tulip hybrid island, Drewby, or is that just like your native flower? But look at all this progress on the tulip hybrids. Oh, and Sahara's in town. Oh gosh, do I derail the town visit stream to go and bug Sahara? Oh gosh. How much money do I have anyways? How much space do I have in my pockets? Yeah, let's see what Sahara's stock is today. I even like this little screenshot right now of Sahara like framed beneath these two trees. Drewby has done flower arrangements, not me. Yeah, well there's so much validity to a variety of different flower arrangements, whether it's arranged or more random and wild. Got so lucky with growing tulip hybrids. Ooh, so that's just homegrown tulip hybrids, not even a hybrid island or anything. Oh, Drewby, thank you so much for the cheer. Oh, you totally didn't have to do that, but thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. May the tickets tempt you. Sometimes I wish you could just skip to the part where you, like, alright, I'll buy all these rugs, give me the good stuff. I guess some of the stuff can be good too. Every now and then Sahara has cute, like, common carpets and walls, and they could be useful for interiors, but other times I actually think they're kind of ugly sometimes. So I think the last one we need is the large one. Ah, my favorite size. She gave me a cafe wall and it's so cute for my kitchen. Oh, that does sound cute. There's so many good carpets and walls from Sahara in this game. Alright, which one should I get? Wall or floor? I think last time I got wall. Maybe I should get a floor this time. I kind of just try to alternate. Ooh. She doesn't even tell you what it is though either. You have to go into your inventory. So berry chocolates flooring. Interesting. green Kalim style carpet, blue design kitchen mat, simple medium orange mat. Oh, cool. Let me go buy the other one from her via Bells. Oh, she's yawning. So let's get the mysterious wallpaper. Does anyone think mums fit in with the bamboo? Oh, that's an interesting question. I associate mums with autumn. And if there was a sort of plant that I associate with bamboo, I feel like lilies look really nice with bamboo. Because lilies have kind of like a wild look to them. But thank you so much for letting me hound your Sahara. Oh, I got another dig site wall. I already have that one. Yeah, look at these paths lined with flowers, taking you from place to place. Taking you down to Nook's Cranny, which has some cozy flower beds out front. Oh, and the house. The house is nicely framed by all this landscaping as well. The chocolate flooring is amazing. Oh, I haven't seen it yet. I'll have to go and test it out in my house later. I need to buy from Sahara more. I don't have any rugs I like. Yeah, I haven't done a whole lot of interior decorating. I admit I'm kind of more into I'm more into trying to focus on the outside now. I don't know how y'all focus on both at once so well. Like, to me, like, since I unlocked terraforming and stuff, I just kind of want to play around with that. I'm not really focusing on my house much. Yeah, look at Drewby's house and the outside with the yard and the flowers and everything. This is like Drewby's little backyard. He's got a tool shed over here. So cozy. Fuchsia is crafting. Ooh. Spare DIYs up there. Where are the spare ones, Drewby? I feel like I missed them. Oh, up at the top there. I see them now. Windflower fan, bamboo wand, log bench, wooden mini table, and tiny library. Ooh, the tiny library one might be sought after. Let me see if I have this one. Oh, I already know that one. Bummer. That one is cute though. And wooden mini table, what's this one? Ah, great! This is a new one for me. Thank you so much, Drewby. I think I have these other ones though. I even have my own little mini collection going of like extra DIYs in my town if anyone's interested in that. Like, when I head back to my town at some point I should show you all the extra ones that I have in case anyone's interested. This town is really pretty. Yeah, I love it too, Mercy. I've been to Drewby's town a few times, and every time I go it gets better and better. It's so charming. Even the house looks, I think, different from what I remember. I'm glad I wandered in here. Look at Reese and Cyrus, their little posters, and all those wreaths. All the wall decorations like really make this house look even more homey and cozy. I like these little cushions by the stereo to sit and listen to some music. Look at the plants set up near the table. You can work on a puzzle. I wonder if the puzzle can be customized. Wouldn't that be nice if you could like make the puzzle have different landscapes on it? Oh yeah, I can definitely see the tiny library in Cloudy's town. Oh, and hi Pikmin lover, welcome to stream. I hope you're doing good. We're doing some town visits today, currently in Drewby's town. I'd like to look at the extras you have if you don't mind. Oh, sure, therapy. Don't get your hopes up though. I feel like a lot of them might be like, I don't know, do y'all feel like there's like advanced DIYs and then more common DIYs? I kind of feel like there are. I feel like there's ones that are more common at the beginning of the game and ones that are maybe more sought after. But it might be helpful for anyone who's gonna start their town soon. Love this kitchen though. I think a lot of people struggle with the fact that there's seemingly not a lot of like available tables in the game, and so I really like the way that you made use of a lot of the kitchenette stuff to put like so many of these cozy kitchen items on the tables. It's so classy. I love the little serving cart too. Such a cozy kitchen. I love it. Perfectly arranged. Oh my gosh. The only thing maybe missing is some music. I guess a music player just didn't organically fit in here, but gosh, it's so well done. I love it. I dropped off common DIYs today. Oh, that's funny, Sarah. You say that. Did so much work since the last time you visited? Oh, sure, Pigman. Yeah, I think the queue after this is maybe Cloudy Core's town, and then it's empty after that, so I can visit you pretty quickly after Cloudy's town. Oh, and cool. Look at this room back here. I love the wallpaper and all the green touches and the plants. And Whitney's. I keep calling her Whitney. That's Fang's poster back there, right? Oh, and hi, Lunchka. Welcome to stream. Yeah, I love the main room and how you've like got the rugs kind of separating two different areas. You can do so much fun stuff with the rugs in this game. Oh, according to the guidebook Joey got, some DIYs only start appearing when you have a certain amount of DIYs unlocked. Oh, okay, so that could be why there's like some that seem more rare than others and some that seem more common. But yeah, look at this library, or not library, bathroom back here. Got a few star pieces to accent the bathtub and lots of bamboo and green. Drewby's got a ton of bamboo DIYs. He's got a lot of them. Oh, such a nice bathroom. Look at the window too. The window like actually shows the outdoors. Oh, and hi, Helly. You've been around for a little while though, haven't you, Helly? But did you have to go somewhere and come back? This town and house is so beautiful. It really is. I love it so much. Ooh, I haven't been up here much before. Look at this fishy room, making great use of all the fishing tourney items. I kind of wish I participated in the fishing tourney better. I only got like so much stuff. But I was thinking it might be cool to have like a little fishing market using these items back here. Wow. Drewby worked hard in the fishing tourney, y'all. Look at all these trophies. Complete with a fish behind each trophy. Oh gosh, that's so cool. And the fish models. And fittingly, this is Marine Song 2001, I think. Yeah. Such a nice fishy room. Oh, and I didn't even comment on all those rugs. Oh, thank you, Lunchka. I hope you're doing well, too. Got Sahara in my town today. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, you got mail, Drewby. Wow, it's been really fun to explore Drewby's town, and I feel like I've seen a lot of it at this point, but this is one of those towns that really is like quite well developed, and there's probably like lots of little areas over here that I might be missing. Like Colton! I love Colton so much. He might be a dreamy for New Horizons for me too, because I've seen what his house looks like and seen what a lot of the other smug houses look like, and I feel like Colton might be a dreamy. This is his house right here. Isn't it nice? Ah, Jaybird! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, raiders. Thank you so much. I hope you all had a lovely stream. If anyone in my chat doesn't know Jaybird, she's a super amazing Animal Crossing streamer. Just a beacon of positivity and joy and fun. Thank you all so much for the raid, and my name's Amy. I'm an Animal Crossing streamer as well, and really enjoy just how wonderful Animal Crossing is as a creative outlet, being able to do things like this. Right now we're doing island visits today, so this is Drewby's town in chat. So if any of y'all have like an island you'd like for me to visit and hang out and show off on stream, feel free to let me know and I can visit your island today via like a dodo code or something. Sending love your way. Hope you're having a bright and positive day. Oh, such a sweet raid message. Hope you all had a great stream. Yeah, this is such a beautiful town that we're wandering in right now, Drewby's town. Do you have a space in mind for this town hall entrance here, Drewby? Is this going to be something big pretty soon? This looks like an under construction area. Had a wonderful stream. Oh, that sounds great. I know you've been having lots of fun with the terraforming and stuff, making more progress on your island. Oh, thank you so much for having me over, Drewby, and I think I'll head back now and head back to my town. Definitely like show some hype and love in chat for Drewby's beautiful town and all the hard work he's put into it. Farewell for now, Jade Isle. Ah, thank you, Jay. That's so kind of you. Yeah, I do have a lot of fun with my outfits on stream, as everyone can probably tell. I'm a stalker. Like, I stalk books at my job, and it's pretty plain, like a jeans and polo sort of job, so I have fun on stream expressing my more fanciful aesthetics. Yeah, thank you for submitting your town, Drewby. It was so beautiful. Always kind of embarrassed on my flyover. The reason behind all those flowers being dumped is I wanted to get rid of like the flower seeds from my storage and go ahead and get them planted to actual fully grown flowers so I could move them around. And so that's why they're all there. But I plan on moving them over to my side town to start to hybridize them. And I kind of learned some things from some hybrid guides, like the ones from seeds are actually ideal to hybridize. Like you want to hang on to the ones that are from the flower seed bags. So because of that, I'm trying to like keep in mind which ones are from the flower seeds and keep them all grouped together. Have ideas, but just haven't put them into motion yet. Oh, same. Definitely same for me too. I've been kind of slow at it, but definitely have big ideas for my town too. But good luck for them. I look forward to seeing what you do. Do you have like a theme in mind, Jay? But yeah, I've got label in my town today. Recently decided to become an independent designer, so you might say I'm still in training. But that's why I'm traveling to lots of different places. I want to see and learn about as many styles as I can. I'd call them, oh, is this like a challenge? You change into an outfit that matches that theme? Oh god. Sure, let's see what this challenge is. Oh, and Cloudy's gates are open. We're gonna go visit Cloudycore's town next, and I really recommend sticking around for that. Cloudy's town is beautiful as well. Gonna go grab some food. Gonna go for a natural garden type theme. Definitely want a place for watching stars too. Oh, that sounds lovely, Jay. And thank you so much for the raid. Enjoy your food. Fairy tale clothing. Ooh. A young royal shirt. So, wow, I might have a good basis for this fairy tale aesthetic, because that's kind of what I'm going for in my town anyways. Going for kind of like a fantasy theme. I've collected lots of like witch hats and fancy dresses and everything. I feel like I could do that. It's a fashion challenge. She's the new Gracie. Yeah, I've never had her before. I thought she might have like more accessories, because that was her role in the New Leaf Days. She ran like a hat shop essentially. I need a bunch of waterfalls too. Yeah, I'm trying to rein in my love of waterfalls because I feel like I could easily go super overboard. So some of the terraforming I've done, I've been like, how do I arrange the waterfalls so they look both pleasing but also natural. It can be kind of challenging but also really fun. I love the terraforming tool and the waterfalls and everything. Yeah, isn't that like the perfect challenge for me, Jamscan? Like out of all the challenges she could have given me, like sporty or I don't know, modern, she gave me one that I might actually have like actual clothes in my closet for. Oh, thank you, Jay. You too. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Oh, and good night, Titch. Hope you have a good evening as well. We're about to take a flight over to Coven, Cloudy Core's town in chat. I'm so excited. Oh, Ginger, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Carla. Oh, that's so kind of you. Thank you so much for the support and the love. And Carla, I hope you enjoyed those Animal Crossing emotes. And Ginger, thank you so much for the generosity. Welcome to the Forest fam. Yeah, I wonder what you've been up to, Cloudy. But Coven, such an awesome town name. I like how you went with something that's like so witchy, so fitting for like a witchy themed town, but like didn't feel like you had to use like all 10 characters. Oh no! A Rossetti screen. I haven't seen this screen much before. What's the deal with that? But yeah, we'll try this again. Yeah, that's alright. I wonder what happened. But thanks so much, everyone, for the hype and love in chat for Ginger's gift sub. And you have the little 2-month badge now with the little acorn and the leaves. Yeah, the Rossetti emotes. We used to use that a lot in the New Leaf days. I'm almost nostalgic for it, guys. Remember all those like struggle-filled New Leaf Wi-Fi sessions where just like every 2 seconds it was like, oh, we got another error. I mean, I'm so glad it's a lot smoother now. New Horizons could use like a lot of little improvements here and there, but for the most part, Wi-Fi, I get a lot less errors. Got a lot of less use for that Rossetti emote. Ginger deserves all the hype. She does. Alright, so let's search for a friend. Yeah, and Cloudy's in the process still of reopening, so I'm gonna give it a few seconds. Still sad people didn't vote for the Rossetti emote in the Discord for a bit emote. Oh, yeah. The ones that we have as bit emotes are Leaf, Rover, and Bob. But yeah, I wish I could upload more. It's so fun when streamers have like a whole slew of emotes in their arsenal, but yeah, it is so much fun. I love the emotes. Alright, let's try searching again. Oh, okay, now it's open. Hopefully we have better luck this time. Something I can't help but notice, maybe y'all can appreciate this a little too. I don't know if I'm just crazy saying this, but can you guys appreciate like the branding that Dodo Airlines has done? Like, they've got their own logo, they've got merch, they've got a blue and yellow color scheme, they've got a catchphrase, what would Dodos do? I mean, where did this branding come from? I mean, Porter never like tried to have a slogan for his like train station. The gates and Wild World and City Folk were just so unbranded, but look at this logo, and I don't know, we got our whole company here competing with Nook Inc. for just branding and aesthetics. Oh, bummer. I don't know what's going on. Do you think it's something on my end, or Yeah, the Bob one is so fun though, Sarah, because it's such like a close-up of like his smug little grin. But yeah, if y'all want to use some of those emotes we're talking about, we have them over in Discord. Yeah, let's try this again, or at least try again either now or later because I've done plenty of like Wi-Fi's with Cloudy before, both trades and multiplayer, so it might just be like a little bit of spottiness. Oh, thank you for the Discord command, Jay. I appreciate it. Let me bring my Switch up to my room. The Wi-Fi's better up there. Yeah, that sounds good. I admit every now and then I've run into connection errors like that too. Like if I even do things like shut the door, like it's like the door shuts off the Wi-Fi waves and stuff. Oh yeah, Ginger's a big Bob fan. As your favorite villagers are like Bob and Julian, right? Oh no, I didn't mean to hit that. I hit B instead of A, but it might give Cloudy more time to get set up. I've run into errors even though I use local play. Yeah, local play can be a little tricky too sometimes though, because it's done via that like local connection, and if you just like, I don't know, step aside a few feet, sometimes it can run into problems. Just joking around because I don't really like Bob as a villager, but to each their own. Yeah, I think I've heard why you you don't really like understand why Bob is popular and stuff. If I had to explain it to you, Sarah, explain Bob's appeal, it's mostly because he's a lazy cat villager, and lazy goes so well with the cat like animal, like as a personality type. So Bob just happens to be the most iconic lazy cat, like out of all of them. Although there are a few others like Mo and Punchy, I think. But he has that like half-closed eyes that go so well with his laziness, and it's just such a simple name too. Like so many Animal Crossing villagers have fancier names, but Bob is just Bob. So yeah, that's a little, I think, of why he's so iconic, like the half-closed eyes, the fun color. His color could be a reference to like the Cheshire Cat too, like the purple Cheshire Cat. I'm probably not saying Cheshire Cat right. And Cake Batter Cutie, do you remember my favorite villager? Is your favorite villager Goldie? I'm sorry, there's some that I've got a good hold on, and then some that I'm still learning, but yeah, definitely let me know if I'm wrong so that I can remember next time. Ah, yeah, it worked this time, Cloudy. I think Cloudy has like native pears in their town, which looks so good, like mixed in with all the oranges and all the like warm color flowers. Look at this gorgeous flyover. Seeing the paths in this town is kind of new though. The last time I visited there were lots of QR code stepping stones, and this time we've got more of the paths that are like official. I think I liked Punchy more than Bob when I was younger. Yeah, I'm definitely a Bob fan myself too. I have him in Daffodilly. Oh, are these extras? Yeah, I think I have, Ooh, I'm not sure if I have this one though. Let me see if I, Oh, my pockets are full. Maybe I can... Do you mind if I drop a flower in your town, Cloudy? Or maybe I can put away these bells. Yeah, that'll be good. If you don't remember mine, I'll be really upset. I remember yours, Therapy. Yours is, Lily. Oh, your, Maple is coming back to me, Cake Batter. I'm sorry, I forgot that. Love all the dense trees. Yeah, and it's sunset. Such a great time for this town. Another great time for this town, I think, is like the rain. One time I visited this town during the rain, and it was such a magical atmosphere with all the, like, witchy vibes, and... Oh god, I really loved it. Oh, let me see if, what villagers are here in case I need more pictures for my guide. So, Jeremiah, Frank, Hornsby, Bella, Daisy. I don't know if I have daisies. But yeah, I think I just need daisies. I think that's it. Oh, I love the little paths forking between everything. Oh, you saw the pitfall seeds in my pockets, Pikmin? Yeah, I got those from a friend in the mail earlier. I don't have the DIY though, but someone told me that if you actually plant a pitfall seed and then dig it up, that's how you can unlock the DIY. I'm not sure if that's true though. Oh, so there's a picture of Daisy's house. Do you know my favorite villager? I feel like I know in a sense that you have like a whole list of favorite villagers that you're hoping to move into your town, Mercy, but I actually don't know if I know the favorite. But I know you like a lot of white villagers like Diana and starry villagers like Julian and stuff. I'm getting quizzed, yeah. Yeah, Peanuts is pretty obvious. Yeah, but this is such a gorgeous town. I love all the orange and yellow and white flower arrangements. I feel like I've just been wandering around in the most disorganized way. I'll try to get a better handle on my tour here. But it looks like these inclines take you up to some under construction spots. Who's gonna live here? Oh, Holy's new home? Interesting. Maybe one of Cloudy's side characters. I know Cloudy has a few side characters in their town. Ah, what a gorgeous flower arrangement. I love the blue and black. And let's go and check out the houses. Mine's either Cody or Bones, and Mercy's is Fauna. Oh, interesting. Fauna definitely is a classic, though. Gotta move the character houses around a bit. Yeah, I'm wanting to make more characters, but I feel like I should make more progress on the terraforming plans and stuff I have before I dump more houses in town that I'm just gonna likely have to move later, but I'm kind of eager to make more characters. I think it would really, I think I would have fun designing how they look and how their rooms look and everything. Oh, look at this cozy spot to sit underneath the orange tree. Such a cozy, peaceful spot. There's a campfire. Oh, I just love how everything's laid out. Planted some weeds for aesthetic and they grew after a few rains. I believe some of them started to flower too. I know you were wondering about that, so I thought I'd let you know. Oh, thanks, Jay. Yeah, I'm definitely really heartened by that because I did plan to plant aesthetic weeds, but I wanted them specifically to become the tall ones. I wanted them to flower like what you're talking about. I think a lot of people have been trying to let me know their little experiments and what they've been hearing about the weeds because that is something I've clearly been invested in. And what's more is that I used to never pick the tall ones. Any weed that was like this and kind of tall, I would never pick it, but unfortunately because of terraforming, I think I am going to have to basically tear up all the weeds. Look at this diagonal path. My only thing with the diagonal path, don't you wish there was maybe an option to have a straight edge instead of the little curves? But I do love the use of diagonal paths. Look at this little neighborhood over here with all the cozy little spots to sit and read and lay on benches. Such an idyllic scene here by the river with the sunlight sparkling on the river. Love the pears and how they look at sunset. Oh, welcome back, Kimma. Yeah, we're in Cloudy Core's town right now, and their native fruit is pears. Ah, look at this gorgeous spot here with all the flower beds. It looks like maybe they're set up for hybrid breeding, but also for aesthetics too. I mean, it looks like it's meant to be both cute and functional. Oh, and Cloudy just did this today. So a new addition to their town right now. And some inclines coming up to the top of town. Diana's house. Isn't it so perfect that Diana's house is over here by like the waterfalls? Such a scenic location for Diana. Diana's always had like a big theme that running through her homes of like a spa. So it just feels fitting to like have her up here near the waterfalls, all the water features. And there's gonna be a diagonal bridge. God, that's perfect. Diagonal bridge. Is it kind of interesting to like terraform areas of water that you're then gonna put a bridge across? Because I guess you gotta like have the right sort of width, you know? Yeah, let's go check out this character house. This might be Cloudy's OG character because it kind of looks like a big house, but I'm not too sure. Yeah, I think I recognize this. I think this is Cloudy's original character house. Look at the witchy vibes. Ooh, what's this music though? KK Moody. Gosh, is that a new one? I don't remember that one. I think that's a new song. And the workbench next to the plant. Got a ton of HHA rewards. Look at the way every corner is so lovingly decorated between this witchy corner, the bedroom corner over here. Cloudy's got their own little Korak mask over here. Oh, and there's those famous, I always associate these with Cloudy now because Cloudy was after these like little creepy bug heads that a lot of us were kind of creeped out by, but Cloudy wanted them and made use of them over here in her witchy room, or their witchy room. Look at all these potions and plants and everything. KK Moody was new in New Leaf. Ah, I can't believe I didn't remember that. And back here is the kitchen. Nice to see how the kitchen's coming along. If I'm not mistaken, I think early on in New Horizons I sent Cloudy one of these clay furnaces and I said, ah, this might look good in your kitchen. And I feel like maybe Cloudy did actually use that and put it in their kitchen, which makes me happy. But I'm not sure if you remember that, Cloudy. Such a cozy mixture of like woods and browns and yellows. Love the little steam coming up from the clay furnaces. Oh yeah, and that's my Apple TV, or maybe, I don't know. I crafted Cloudy a Apple TV as well. Oh, I'm glad you remember that, Cloudy. And over to this side, it looks like a very, very well arranged like plant room, a place to relax. It feels very like zen and peaceful in here, like unlike some of the other rooms that had music playing. This one just has the sound of the fire crackling and a little candle. A sewing box over here. Oh yeah, look at all the sewing equipment. So you can come in here to sew and relax, enjoy the fire, enjoy the plants. Grab some tissues next to your little cushion. And the iconic Lucky Cat item, which makes like a little noise when you touch it. Oh, that's your crying corner. Oh my god, that's funny. Yeah, that's why the tissues are back there. Yeah, I think Cloudy posted about that in Discord, that they made a Cloudy, like a crying corner. Oh, and shaking the tambourines. And I think probably lots of yarding and fencing being done around the house. I think Cloudy's mentioned that they've moved their house a few times, so might be setting up the yard still. Yeah, I gotta appreciate this waterfall spot again by Diana's house. Oh, I love the effect of using like the pathing to create these little like flower gardens and flower patches and stuff. It's so well done. And some water to water the flowers with, or do some laundry outside. Oh, and this is Diana. Doesn't she look so nice in her little mysterious dress? Kind of adds like a bit of edge to her appearance. I usually associate Diana with like elegant aesthetics, but she almost looks kind of like goth a little in that mysterious dress. We've gotten to the part of town where it's just so fun to wander amongst the trees and the flowers, the foliage, the color scheme. I feel like this town's gonna look so nice in autumn, which is far away for us, but I think the southern hemisphere is actually dipping their toes into autumn, and it's looking so gorgeous. So this is Billy's house. Got some Zen houses over in this corner of town. Ah, and the town hall. You've got Kix here today. Maybe I'll check out to see what Kix has. So Kix has some sandals and bags. Yeah, I feel like I haven't often been super impressed by Kix's selection. Maybe that's kind of mean of me, but I haven't seen a lot of cool stuff from Kix lately. Oh, look at the shells. I think I remember this beach. You used to have like lots of stepping stones along the beach. Are you kind of like rethinking your use of QRs, Cloudy? Like, what are you gonna use your QRs for? Are you gonna use them more for like interiors, or are you gonna do lots of like new designs at some point? Ah, these gorgeous yards. I love them so much. So homey, so like rustic and individual. Every yard has their personality to it. Your decorating style is really pretty. You kind of feel at home when walking around. Yeah, I think it's all the homey touches. Like, just the uses of fencing feels very organic. Like this little bit of broken fence here, and every villager yard feels so like personalized and homey. So much attention to like every weed placement, every flower placement. But at the same time, even though attention has been paid to everything, it still feels so natural. It's like a lot of work was put into just making it look so homey and natural. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the QRs I made at all. Not in love with them, to be honest. Really like the sound effects of the in-game paths. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people mention that partly just the fact that the in-game paths have the, like, plop when you walk along the brick, or I think the dirt paths sound nice and like you're walking through dirt. But yeah, walking through grass is a little bit different than walking through dirt, so I can see what you mean about the sound effects. The perfect time of day to visit this town too, just like the sunset matching the flowers and the trees. Everything's so orangey and peaceful. Oh, and this is Bella. This is Cloudycore's favorite in town, Bella. Oh, I love the sign. Thank you so much for showing me around, Cloudy, and let me know if I've missed anything though, like if there's an area that I haven't wandered into yet, an area I've missed somewhere. I'm not sure if I've covered every inch of town. Oh yeah, I think I missed this earlier. But over by the town hall has a quite elegant backyard where you can see like the clock tower looming above this like fountain spot, which opens up into the museum, so it's nice and symmetrical. I've always felt like the museum really suits well for like symmetrical ideas, because it's of course based off of like Greek and Roman architecture with the columns and everything, and that sort of architecture is always like represented super well by symmetry. So even though a lot of Cloudy's like other areas in town are more wild, this area being symmetric is super fitting for the museum, I think. Yeah, I can't believe I missed this whole area. These New Horizons towns are just so big, sweeping. You can totally like get lost in them and miss like whole parts of town, unfortunately. Oh, look at Olaf's house, totally matching the aesthetic, being orange. Olaf's on brand. And I love the use of weeds too. Like, this is part of why I love tall weeds so much, guys. Look how they're the same size as the flowers. It's just perfect to like mix them in with the flowers and have like the weeds poking behind the hyacinths. I love it. It's part of why I'm so invested in like learning how the weeds work and making sure that you can get tall weeds again, even if you do pluck them up. But yeah, these are little baby weeds, perfect for like strewing across paths, and then the tall ones look so good for like wildflower areas. I think just in front of the museum and the character house on the beach. Yeah, where's the other character house? So we've been to the one, we've been to Layn, which is Cloudy's main character. And I don't think we've been to Soaps yet, but we did we see Holy's earlier? Yeah, I think Holy's is under construction. But yeah, let's go visit Soap. I like how it feels really organic. The flowers are just put in certain random areas. Yeah, the random flower aesthetic that I was actually talking about earlier with like Sarah's town. So there are just so many different ways you can use flowers. You can also sort of see certain flowers as more elegant and certain flowers as more wild. Like to me, like cosmos looking like daisies kind of always seems sort of wild to me. And then there are some flowers that are like a mixture of elegant and wild. Like I think Jacob's ladders have an elegant look to them, but I associate them with being wild as well. Pansies I've always associated with like suburban gardens. Same with tulips. Alright, so I'm getting lost amongst the aesthetics again. Isn't Soap's house down here? Or did I miss it? I think I missed it. I almost wish you could stunt their growth too. Yeah, like give us full control over the weeds. Let me just plant the weeds that I want in whatever growth stage I want. Let me have control. But I guess something you could do to stunt the growth is essentially once the weeds get too tall, you could replant them. It would be fun to have something like the bone meal from Minecraft so we could grow the weeds. Oh, interesting. I haven't heard of that from Minecraft. Holy and Soap are my real friends. They don't play AC, so these are based off of Cloudy's real friends and having little homes dedicated to them. This is Soap's house. Are they based off of like your friends' tastes or kind of a mixture of your tastes and your friends' like interests? Got a fish over here. I think it's so cool you can turn the light on with like the fish aquariums. But such a nice cozy little beach house. Got the fan on because it's hot outside. Oh, I love it. I just made the characters based off of them. Oh, okay. Bye, Therapy Crossing. Thank you so much for hanging out today. Look forward to catching you later and maybe doing another tour of your town when you've finished all your projects you're working on. Thanks so much for hanging out today. And I think I might have explored Cloudy's town to the fullest at this point. Such a lovely town. Thank you so much for having me visit. Trying to make them suit their interests or personalities. Soap is going to be a sea witch. Holy is going to be a ghost living in a haunted manor. And my other friend is going to be a fairy. Oh, sweet. I love how they have such unique vibes for your like fantasy like witchy town. They both match the theme of your town and also match your friends' personalities, which is just the sweetest thing. Oh, you didn't know that you could turn on the lights of the aquariums? Yeah, it's so cool. Especially since I used to think fish tanks were such a drab aspect of interior decorating. I hated when my villagers would put fish in their homes, but now I can actually make it look nice, you know? Oh, look at Jeremiah chilling out back there, vibing. Alright, maybe I should say goodbye to pretty Coven and head back to my very under construction town and see what other towns we can visit for the rest of stream. And if my queue runs out, it's possible I can do like a little town work myself, but I think next up in the queue is Pikmin Lovers Town. Yeah, thank you so much for having me, Cloudy, and it's great to see how your town's developing, and I really love how you have everything laid out and designed. It's just really inspiring and shows how much fun you can have with the decorating in this game. Gosh, I even love this spot with like the villager home so close to the campsite, and it looks like a little cabin. Alright, but time to say bye for now to Coven. I wish there was an option to skip my own flyover. I don't need to see my own flyover a million times, you know? Do y'all feel that? Oh, thank you, Cloudy. Thanks for having me. Been watching for a while. Came in with J-Raid, but I've been washing dishes. Oh, nice to meet you, Wave Race. Although I've seen you around a lot before. Thanks so much for hanging out and coming in through Jay's raid. Oh, my cringy flyover. It just feels worse every time I see it after seeing these beautiful towns. But do you all feel my pain with how hard it is to bulk move flowers? Like, you literally have to shovel every single one and aim your shovel. Remember how easy it used to be to, like, just press Y to pick up a flower? All you had to do was press a button and be standing over it. Now you have to, like, aim your shovel and dig up the hole, and they don't even stack, so you can't really move them in bulk. It's so painful. Look at Chops. I just loved seeing him in the distance there, just like approaching. Oh, Chops. Why are so many of y'all over here? Melba and Chops and Elvis and Chevra, what are you guys doing? What are you up to? Jealous of you, didn't plan when I was terraforming and now I have no place to breed flowers. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry about that, Jay. I actually like plan on mostly using my second town for that. My town called Citaloon, which is just like a hybrid breeding ground mostly. I like watching my flyover when I've decorated a bit to see how it's changed. Yeah, maybe I'll enjoy my flyover later. I can aspire to once in the future be actually proud of my flyover. We're celebrating Real Soap's birthday today, so I'll be off now. It was a really fun stream. Oh, thank you, Cloudy. Thanks so much for having me, and happy birthday to Real Life Soap. I hope you all have a lovely decoration, or I'm thinking too much about decorating. Hope you have a lovely celebration. Oh gosh, I need to pick up this ground storage at some point. Alright, well I think Pikmin Crossings town may be open, so maybe we can head over to Pikmin's town now. I mentioned they have Sahara, so maybe I should get rid of some stuff in my pockets before I head over there. I hate moving flowers in this game so much. I'm glad you feel my pain, Sarah. Look at the little, like, shiny hole I left. I thought it would go away when I saved and quit my game, but like all the other holes do, but that hole just remained there. Oh, my pockets are full, so I should think twice before digging that up. But since I have to plant some flowers and get some stuff out of my pockets, I'm gonna wander over to where I have like my flower storage. I've been getting so many pink windflowers, by the way, guys. It's just ridiculous how many pink windflowers I have. I wouldn't mind getting some other types of flowers. Why do I keep getting pink windflowers? But yeah, I think this is my dumping ground for a lot of my flowers that I'm gonna move over to this spot of land I'm terraforming, so I'm gonna dump them over here for now. And that should help clear my pockets. I want you to see my town too, but it's in such a bad state, doing a lot of gardening and pathling right now. Yeah, my town's in a bad state too. I definitely wouldn't be volunteering my town for any town visit streams, but ironically, like, I do stream in my town all the time, so y'all do get to see its struggle states. But yeah, yesterday in stream I was experimenting with like some cliffs that are gonna open to the ocean, and I haven't finished this one yet, and I'm gonna totally delete this cliff, and I'm gonna delete this cliff. Like, these two are going away, but I am kind of reasonably happy with that cliff. It's got like a little waterfall that tumbles off like that. Anyway, I'm kind of happy with this one. But with the right flowers and patterns, and maybe that tumbled like colonnade, plan on making like maybe a pattern down here that's gonna look like a fallen Greek column or something. Like, I think it could look nice eventually once I like landscape it, have a little stream going down from the waterfall. But yeah, I mean, your town just ends up looking so messy with terraforming, because like, this is what used to be my natural land, and I started to tear it away, and my natural land is connected to an incline, so it's a total mess. The white windflowers make such beautiful blue ones. Oh yeah, I've gotten a new blue one recently. I like those a lot, especially since they seem to be a blue flower that's not a total pain to get. Same with blue pansies, but man, blue roses, blue hyacinths, they're a little harder. Chevra was one of my favorites in City Folk growing up. Yeah, she might be a final dreamie in my town. I'm kind of collecting white house exteriors for like this beachside city I want to make that's going to have lots of white houses, and so I can show you Chevra's house on the way over to the airport, but yeah, I think Chevra's house might be perfect for that little white beachside city I'm going to do. Oh, and hey Dinico, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing really, really good. Hope your island life is going well and your real life. I have a lot of pink windflowers too, especially randomly grown on the cliffs. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with all my pink windflowers. I might actually have to trade them. Like, there's so many hybrids I'd love to get my hands on, and since I have an excess of pink windflowers, maybe I could find some people that like pink windflowers a lot and trade them for ones I'd like better. That's my hope. In my opinion, any hybrid is a good hybrid, because they are so valuable in the game to so many people. You can always trade for them, probably. Oh, thank you, Mercy. I'm glad you like my little cliff that I'm working on. My little cliffs that are going to open up to the ocean. Definitely not done yet, though. I started to work on it last night, and I got so tired that my Switch just, like, fell asleep on me. You all know that feel. I wasn't even done with my dailies and my chores and everything, and I was working on terraforming, and I just fell asleep. And then my Switch fell asleep, too. And the next time I booted it up, it was past 5 a.m., so it was a new day. Oh, and Kimma picked Redeem the next town I play in. Which town are you gonna pick today, Kimma? Chevra is one of my favorite normals. One of my favorites is, of course, Meibelle. And there's so many cute normals, but I look forward to getting to know Chevra better. I've never had Chevra in one of my towns. Alright, so we're heading over to Pikmin's town. Your island still looks good, mine not so good. I'm so unorganized and scatterbrained. Yeah, I'm definitely... Like, I seem unorganized, probably, like, from my flyover, but there is some method to my madness. Like, I have a lot of flowers grouped, like, a bunch of white cosmos together, and a bunch of... It's because I'm gonna move them in bulk somewhere to where I'm gonna hybridize them. So it's like... I'm organized, yet I'm unorganized. If you know what I'm saying. Oh, and hi DJ Joe, welcome to stream. I'm doing really good, how about you? Ah, look at this organization. Yeah, this is Outset, Pikmin Lovers Town. It's a bit rainy down there, and the temperature is comfortable. Ooh, I'm so used to different dialogue. Usually they say things like, the weather is normal, or something. How about Suncomb? Oh, sure, Kimma. Yeah, Suncomb is still in autumn, but I'd love, kind of my goal with the Pick the Next Town You Play In is to have my towns in real time, so it could genuinely be like when you redeem that option, like it's like, let's see what Suncomb is like here on April 17th, but I haven't really set it up that way right now. Like, Suncomb is still in autumn, but it'll still be lovely to visit it. And so this is Pikmin's house. Let's see what Pikmin's got going on in the decoration. Oh, and Blue is also open to checking out their town. Blue is my mod. Haven't unlocked terraforming yet, so excuse the work in progress state if you decide to come. Oh, thanks. Yeah, we can definitely, I think the queue is empty after Pikmin, so maybe we can head to yours right after Pikmin's town. Got a cozy mixture of a lot of the like wooden furniture and the bears. Kind of jealous you got all these bears. I don't think I have a single bear. And you have like multiple bears. Yeah, very cozy and homey in here. And let's see what's in the other rooms. Opened my town too. Oh yeah, I think I saw yours in the list, so maybe we can get to yours too. Is something different about your lighting? I feel like it's a bit darker than usual. Yeah, I actually don't have my overhead light on. Does it get extra dark whenever I switch from like room to room and it goes black and stuff? Is that what happens? Yeah, I like the Zen vibes in here and all the Japanese posters on the wall. Ooh. I like this a lot. Pikmin, if you ever want to send me a gift in the mail, I would totally take this. The heart rug is so cute. Yeah, it's that like a Sahara item. Oh yeah, I remember it from Happy Home Designer too. This rug coming all the way back from Happy Home Designer. Do you think my town name is good for a natural town? I named it Sundrop, but I'm second guessing it. Oh yeah, I totally think Sundrop is a really cute town name. I don't think you should second guess it at all. Oh, look at the pansies. You got some hybrid pansies showing off in this bedroom over here. And some tissues over on a cardboard box. Oh, and hi Alina, welcome to stream. Hope you're doing really good. That's exactly what's happening. Oh, okay. Yeah, I could boot up my light in a little bit if it's kind of distracting and bad. My little Elgato light, it's actually connected to my phone though, so I would have to do it like in a break where I find my phone. I find that kind of annoying. Can y'all imagine having a light that is controlled by your phone? Like, wouldn't you rather just control it via, like, a button? It's like the light is too fancy. I'm having Wolfgang coming to live in my island, so really happy about that. Oh, that's nice, DJ. It's always nice to have a new townie move in. I've been kind of slow on inviting townies. Ever since Chevra moved in, I haven't invited anyone. Maybe we can do that later, too. We can invite a camper into my town. But yeah, I got the Egg Day furniture in here. I love the effect of the egg arch framing the doorway. Nice use of an arch. Wouldn't it be cool if you could, like, have a stone arch into, like, a foresty room or something? Oh, and I love the fossil rugs. Aren't all the rugs in this game so adorable? Like the shell rug and the fossil rug and the heart rug. There's so many cute rugs in this game. Oh, and I love the bedroom and all the like closets and things you've collected. The trophies from fishing tourney. You worked hard making all these fishing models and the different trophies you've collected. I had someone move out but didn't have enough miles to go on a tour, so one of my brother's villagers moved in. Oh, is it at least a villager you like, Cody? But yeah, that happened to me with Antonio. I had a plot open in my town and I got a random move-in of Antonio from someone else's town. It is something to look out for. Let's see if there's any villager homes I don't have. Oh, Margie's house. I'm not sure if I have her on my guide yet. It's interesting to me that Margie's house has such a zen feel. I don't really associate Margie with zen aesthetics. Oh, and Alfonso's crafting? Where's Alfonso at? So it looks like a lot of the villagers are like across the river. Oh, good evening, Luna, or Lenore Luna. Hope you're doing really good. So I think I remember this is Pango's house. This Pango's? Yeah, that's Pango's house. Let's see if I can start to quiz myself on the house exteriors. Oh, I don't know this one though. Ooh, getting some lag. This is Jock's house. Oh, I'm glad you feel better about your town name now, Cake Batter. It's kind of funny, but sometimes once I pick a town name, I don't worry about it anymore. But I worry so much in the lead up to naming a town, and then once I actually name it, like, I haven't really thought twice about the town name of Athalia ever since I started this town, but I was so antsy about it before. Isn't that a bit of a blessing in a way, though? The fact that, like, I might worry about a town name in the lead up to creating a town, but then once I actually create the town, I don't worry about it anymore. I don't know, I feel like it's good that I don't continue to worry about it. Ah, look at this spot to overlook the ocean. Love the use of the white shell furniture. You can customize the white shells to a bunch of different colors. Ooh, and I even love these stones right here. Where'd you get these stones at? And look at all the landscaping along the beach, the barrels. Ah, God, I want a barrel. This is another possible present for me, guys. That would totally fit my rustic aesthetic. I need a barrel. I do have the hay bed, though. I think I have that DIY. So this is Al's house. I think I might have Al's house. I'm not sure. Annalise moved. Not the best villager, but she's grown on me. Kind of tropical. Yeah, isn't she like kind of a zen villager? I feel like she has a zen house. Had Sally move in today and Wolfgang moving in tomorrow. Oh, cool. Who's your favorite villager on your island so far? Mine's Raymond. Ooh, you've got Raymond, Dinico. Lucky. He is so sought after. People are about ready to spend real life money on Raymond. Oh, I bet you feel so honored to have Raymond on your town. Ooh, look at all these hybrids. Looks like it's kind of fenced off though. Maybe I should just admire them from afar. Look at all those hybrids. But yeah, my favorite villager is Melba, represented by our Melba wave emote in chat. She's my tip-top favorite, sentimental, ever since the Wild World days where she was introduced. She actually isn't like a super old villager from the GameCube days. She was only introduced in Wild World. But yeah, she's my favorite, and I've also really grown to love Genji in my town. Genji is so funny. Like, he's always talking about working out in like the funniest ways, and I really get a kick out of him, so I guess those are the two I felt, of course, Melba always attached to, but I've also grown attached to Genji. Look at this orchard, it's so impressive. I bet this is how you make a lot of your money, isn't it, Pikmin? I associate Margie with fashion and high class because of the Animal Crossing movie. Yeah, so interesting that she was given that sort of role in the Animal Crossing movie. I also associate her with KK Bossa. And look at all the flowers. I hope I'm not going to be trapped when I come down here. Oh yeah, I'm not. There's just a little bit of fencing right there. I like how you have little openings to all your fences. I'll give you 20 barrels? Oh, Alina, you have the barrel DIY? I feel like that should be a beginning game thing. Don't they love to give all the rustic DIYs at the beginning of the game? Why haven't I gotten a barrel yet? Is the queue long? I want you to see mine, but I don't have much time. Ah, sure, Ginger. Yeah, we can, since Ginger, has to go soon, do y'all mind if we go to her town next? And I think also, there is like one other town in the queue. Oh my gosh. Look at these coelacanths, guys. Pikmin Lover is showing off here. Look at this fish collection. Look at the two coelacanths. I find it so bizarre that this fish is like displayed in a tub. Like that fish gets a tub and all these other ones get little tanks. It's so weird. I got Raymond too, and my brother pressured me to give him Raymond. Aw. That's a shame. I'm sorry you felt pressured to give up Raymond. You should definitely be able to have a say who lives in your town. Thank you so much for having me over to your town, Pikmin. Ooh, I just spotted Sahara. Do I want to slow down the stream and get some stuff from Sahara? I'm kind of tempted. I'll try to go through it fast, though. Fauna is my fave, but my most sentimental villager is Astrid, because she was in my GameCube town and I loved her. Oh, so you have like a sentimental favorite of Astrid, but then more of like a modern favorite. Fauna was introduced in New Leaf, so if anyone's favorite is Fauna, it might not be quite as nostalgic as like a childhood villager from like the GameCube version, because she's a bit newer. I would never ask for bells, let alone real-life money for a villager. First come, first serve. That's a good attitude, Sarah. I admit, like, I probably wouldn't above... If I didn't have the amiibo cards, I probably wouldn't be above selling some of the more popular villagers, because we're all struggling with our loans here. We're all trying to, like, pay off stuff. Pay off bridges and inclines. It can be quite an expensive game, so I can see how if people don't want to dabble in the stock market, maybe, offering up villagers as another valid way to make money, basically. Ah, Jamskin, thank you for the mail. I wonder if it's one of these items that I've been talking about. Oh, I'm sorry guys, you didn't have to send me those. Just wish my game would be more, I don't know, well, I see barrels in so many other towns. Why haven't I gotten a barrel? Yeah, that is a flex, isn't it? Those multiple coelacanths outside. So, I think this is the point where I get one of those mysterious walls or floors. Last time I got a floor, so this time let's get a wallpaper. I just found Fauna a few days ago while island hopping and villager hunting. She's my favorite too. Marshall's my number 2. Oh, that's so great that you found her randomly while island hopping. I'm so happy for you. Must be so satisfying. Since I have all the, like, amiibo cards, for me sometimes, like, I don't know, it takes away some of the fun, almost. The fact that I can just scan in whoever I want, practically, but it is very nice to be able to do that, not gonna lie. It's nice to have the control, but I bet that my excitement doesn't match your excitement for stumbling across that villager in an island tour, you know? Alright, so let's see what I got from Sahara. Chain link fence and construction site. Okay. So not the best from Sahara this time. And look at this little outdoor eating area. And yet more fish. Are you like collecting for some sort of outdoor museum or something, Pikmin? You've got so many. Oh, I know what they're doing. They're trying to collect 3 of each. Oh, Pikmin wants a coelacanth model. That's so cool. That's why you've got 2. So you only need 1 more and then you can get a coelacanth model. Oh, okay. I got it. Took me a bit. I'm sorry your PC restarted in the middle of your little tour, Pikmin. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I've explored a lot of your town and seen so much. Oh, WizCat! Thank you so much for subscribing with Twitch Prime. So generous of you and so kind. I really appreciate that support, being able to use that Twitch Prime anywhere and using it here. It really means the world. I hope you enjoy those Animal Crossing emotes and welcome to the Forest Fam. Feel free to join our Discord if you're interested in hanging out in our community and using those emotes over in Discord. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I hope you're having a wonderful day, WizCat. Different vibe from scanning in a villager, I'm sure, but I do wish I had that option. Yeah, I bet it sounded kind of annoying hearing me say that the vibe isn't the same, like scanning in compared to finding them on islands when I do have that control. But thank you all so much for that hype and love in chat. Love watching island tours. Yeah, me too. I used to do these in the Dream Suite, but now I guess you gotta be more social about it and actually visit them in person, not from afar. Ooh, I like the floor lights in front of the museum. Note to self. Yeah, thank you so much for having me over, Pikmin. I'm sorry that your PC restarted while I was touring, but I have pretty much like explored the whole thing. I think I even saw your little hybrid fields up at the top of the town and your orchard and stuff surrounded by the Bunny Day fence. Although I might have missed this little villager neighborhood over here. You've got Buck, and let's see if I can guess who this is. Is this Joey? No, it's Kit's house. Getting tired, so I'm gonna head out soon. Oh, thank you, Sarah, so much for watching and letting me visit your town for the first time. I hope you have such a cozy night and a good night's sleep, and see you next time. Yeah, tomorrow, if I'm able to, maybe we could do like a multiplayer type day and do some fun games. Either that or Athalia probably needs so much work that it's possible I should just keep focusing on Athalia before I move over to like hosting multiplayer parties in my town. I don't know, what do you all think? Should I focus on landscaping my town or should I focus on like setting up multiplayer games? But thanks so much for having me, Pikmin, and I really enjoyed getting to look around your town and seeing your amazing progress on like collecting all those bugs and fish for those bugs and fish models. You have such a cool system for going about it, like setting them outside so that you can like see what you've got so far. Oh, did I miss Alfonso's DIY? I'm sorry about that. Bummer. You told me about that too and I forgot. Maybe you could do a KK Slider night sometime? Oh yeah, KK Slider does come on Saturdays. We usually start our stream around 4 p.m. and I think he starts his concert around 6, so maybe after a few hours we can request some stuff from KK. The last time we did that, we requested Wild World. Whatever your heart desires. Yeah, the only reason why I said that is because if I did multiplayer games, I would probably be hosting it in my town. And it's a far cry from having people over to, like, Citaloon for multiplayer in New Leaf, where I felt so proud to show everyone my town in person and stuff. Like, now I'm so, like, I don't know, my town's, like, horrendous. Maybe I should just work on my town a bit more. Your screen seems like it's getting really dark now. Yeah, maybe while I'm doing the flyover to the next town, I can go and find my phone and set up my little stream light. That should fix it. Would love to see some landscaping action again, but we'll be happy with either choice. Yeah, maybe I should. Alright, so we have Danielle's town up next. And maybe during the flyover, which I hope you all enjoy. I hope you all enjoy the flyover, but I'm gonna go and turn on my stream light. So just a moment. I am too bright. But yeah, that's why I need my phone. It helps adjust it. Alright, Jay, enjoy your evening. Thank you so much for hanging out today. Hope you have a nice Friday too, and a good weekend. Look at Ginger welcoming me. Oh my gosh. Y'all were probably talking about this with the flyover. Look at this pattern. A+ use of transparency, Ginger. Wonderful work there. But yeah, this is Flavortown. This is GiingerSnaap's town. What's this leaf here? Oh, it's a barrel! Did you give me a barrel, Ginger? Y'all are so funny. I love you guys. Thank you so much for... why do you all have these barrels and I don't? Like, what do I need in order to get the barrel DIY? That's so funny. Everyone has a barrel but me. And look at the town flag. It's like a little... Is that Baby Yoda? Thank you so much for the barrel, Ginger. I appreciate it so much. Feel free to walk around. Yeah, I will. And look at the little tanuki at the entrance, too. That's what Tom Nook is inspired by, is those tanukis from Japanese culture. There's lots of tanuki figurines like that in Japan. I wonder if I need any more house exteriors in this town. Deirdre's house? I think I have that one. And is this Flurry's house? Yeah, I remembered Flurry's house. I'm so good. And who's this? Rasher. Ooh, I don't think I have his house. Sweet. New house for the guide. And Dottie's house. Oh, I don't have her either. She's got a little door plate. It's a work in progress. Yeah, mine definitely is too. There's definitely some towns out there that almost don't feel like a work in progress. Like, so I shouldn't say that everyone's like that, because some people have made enough progress to maybe they're not... It's not even really a WYP anymore, but it's definitely normal. The game's only been out like a month or so, so I'm definitely still working on mine. Let's go check out Ginger's house with the adorable yard outside and see what's going on inside. And the flag was Baby Yoda. Ooh, look at the color scheme, all the pink and brown. I love how the train set matches like the aesthetic of everything. It's like pink and brown with the pink trees. Gosh. Upgrade to the train set. It makes me super nostalgic because in my Wild World town, Daffodilly, I've always had a train set in the main room and it's always in the same spot. It's always right here. And so Ginger did the same thing as me with the train set in the same exact spot. Oh, and her favorite villagers on the wall. We've got Bob and Julian. Julian looks so stunning and regal. And Bob kind of looks like a derp. But Tangy looks so happy and joyful. I wonder how the villagers would feel if they saw their own poster. What if you, like, gifted a villager their own poster? This room has some cherry blossom branches, and is this like a litter box? That looks like a litter box. So cool, with like the little litter box scoop. Oh, perfect for a cat lover. So familiar. Such a cool item they added to the game, because in past games they had dog houses, and in this game they have pet beds, but so nice to see a shout out to cat living there with that litter box. I love it. Oh, that's so cool. And then back here we've got a cozy red and white bedroom. It looks like you've gotten some of the cute stuff. Like that's the cute wall, this is the cute wardrobe. Bubblegum KK playing in the record player. I love the placement of the record player on this little side table near the window. Such a precious bedroom. You can get pretty in the mirror over here. And play the instrument before bed. And that's the pet bed I was talking about. Thought that wallpaper was cute for a bathroom. Yeah, I love your carpet and wall choices and the decorating you've done so far. I love this little kitty bookshelf. And you've got a koi in the corner over there. And this room, it looks like a little study. You can do some writing and got some fan blowing air on you. Very cozy little study room over here. Really like the wallpaper in this room too. And I recently got that tulip item myself. I wonder how many different like flower items there are in the game. I've gotten the flower stereo as far as that lily stereo. I've gotten a pansy table. And I've gotten a tulip thing like what Ginger had, so it makes me wonder like how many different ones there are. Yeah, thank you so much for the house look around and just to appreciate the cozy little backyard here with the pink pool, the pink inflatable pool and the little ducky in there. Customizable for the very first time in any Animal Crossing game. It used to always be blue. Now you can make it pink. And a hammock by the fire. So idyllic with the sunset overhead. Don't you all love the way the water glistens? Like I just got like a really pretty shot of like the water having such a pretty little sunlight effect on it, and it changes as you move. It's so pretty. Yeah, let's see what areas of town there are that I can explore. Looks like there's another villager neighborhood on the other side. Let me go check out the other side. Love the water. Yeah, me too. It's gonna be hard. At the same time, not hard, but I'm just saying, like, going back to older Animal Crossing games after being spoiled with this one, but I still love those older games too, though. So this is Tex's house, and it's a pretty pink house. Is this Flora's house? Yeah, that's Flora's house. I'm gonna get a better picture of it, because I don't think I got a good picture of Flora's. And, there's the barrel. Eric's house. Gonna move the houses eventually. Yeah, I think the way you have it right now, it's like really well set out. Oh, didn't mean to take a video. It's really well set out for like maximizing your space elsewhere in town. Having them condensed into like a little neighborhood frees up the rest of the town for planning and landscaping and terraforming, but and for now it makes a really cute neighborhood. Is this Cat's house? Yeah, I thought I recognized Cat's house. I'm getting good. I'm starting to remember the villager homes. Oh, and there's Eric. He's the one that owns the log cabin. He's got a cozy little sweater on. Look at him. Oh. Haven't seen you before. Did you just move here? Do you belong here? Flavortown is the best. I bet you really enjoy, like, isn't it just so fun to live in a town called Flavortown? I bet you just love waking up here every day. And here's the campsite by the beach. You got this adorable little playground in the sand. And a volleyball. I got a football recently, but that's the only, like, sports ball I've managed to get is the football. Look at this wide path lined by trees, taking you up to the top of town. And it curves here, nice use of the diagonal. Ooh, and I see hybrid breeding going on up there. It's so on brand for me, dumb humor. Oh, I love it. Getting a little peek of what's at the top of the cliff right here, a little spot to like sit and enjoy a picnic. And the museum. Got a popcorn machine outside the museum. And a drinking fountain. Oh, such a nice spot for the museum. Oh, and I see Ginger there. Let me go and snatch that seat if I can. Is there an incline up here? Maybe you just climb up there with a ladder. Oh, doesn't Ginger look pretty in the distance over there? So romantic. Such a good date spot up here with overlooking the museum, overlooking this scenic spot here. Let me boot up my own camera. Well, we definitely want to get the museum in the shot. And let's put on a cute filter. Wow, we're in sync. Look at us. We're in perfect sync. I love when that happens. Such a pretty spot up here, overlooking the world, overlooking the ocean. And let's hop down. Oh, there is a fish in the pond if you want to grab that fish, Ginger. It might be something good, maybe like a koi or something. And see where the paths take us. Oh, this incline goes so well with the stone path. That's probably the point though, of course. These little circles of stone taking you to the top of the cliff to another stone incline. I don't have an incline up there because I thought it was a cute little flower garden gateway for me. Yeah, I was thinking of doing that in a few spots too. Like, if I want one area to maybe be purposefully excluded, which for me I was thinking like if I have a very mysterious like wizard type character, maybe like a character like that would not want an incline up to their house and you have to use your ladder to get there. But plus the bridge and incline limit is going to be hard to work with. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do it and plan it and everything. But look at this spot. Wow, this is so cool. How you use the chalkboard pattern. Or not chalkboard. Gosh, why am I saying that? It's the chalk you use on sidewalks. And what do you call this game? Hopscotch? Oh, that makes me so nostalgic. I haven't played a hopscotch in so long. Cute little vending area. Grab some snacks and drinks. Like a little outdoor park. A jungle gym. Feels like a very modern outdoor park too. Like it feels like one you would find in real life with the jungle gym and the fountain and the porta potties and the vending machine. So realistic and modern. Great work with that. What's the limit for bridges and inclines? It's 8 for each actually, so you can have 16 total of bridges and inclines put together. Oh, and hi Teru, welcome to stream. Yeah, I got your letter in the mail sending me those pitfalls. Thank you so much for that. Maybe we can test it out later and bury one of them in front. Who should I use my pitfall on though? I'd feel bad doing it to one of my townies. And look at this little karaoke spot over there. You can do some singing and listen to music. I wonder if I've missed much else in town. Let me see what else is going on in Flavortown. I think I've maybe not crossed the river yet on that side. I've wandered a lot on the other side of town and the top part of town, but I think I missed a lot over here. Oh, I hope you have a good night, Cody. Thank you so much for hanging out so long. Yeah, we've been live for about 2.5 hours, so it definitely makes sense. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a good night. Chops, definitely chops. They love to sing there. Oh, that would be so cool to see. You should try to take a screenshot of that the next time a villager is singing over there. But look at this orchard. Got apples, oranges, peaches, pears, all in neat orderly rows. So scenic. And cherries lining this walkway. God, something I really love about these tree-lined walkways at sunset is look at how the shadows are so long and cast super realistic shadows over like your face, over the path. It's just the most atmospheric thing. I really, really love it. Gonna go for a quick walk since it's so nice out and the snow melted. Oh, enjoy, Lenore. That sounds lovely. And look at the hammock overlooking this scenic stony spot. Ah, I love this spot up here. I want to move to Flavortown. Wow, you and I have a similar top of town. Mine feels almost exactly the same, Ginger. I think I put my lighthouse like right in the middle of here. Look at us at the top of the world. Vibin'. That's all I got, so if you want to rock around some more, you can. If not, it's cool. Oh, thank you so much for showing me around, Ginger. I really love your modern park you have going up there with the hopscotch and the vending machines and everything, and I also really love the orchard over here. Let's just walk through the orchard one last time. Kind of giving me inspiration if I ever do like a rustic town. Like, I think it would be really lovely to just have an orchard path like this, walking you through lots of trees. I think it's so pretty. Oh, Carla. Let's see what Kix has in stock. I've seen Kix in one other town today, I think. I don't know, I love my little log pack so much more than anything I've ever seen. I'm just always wearing my little log pack. And maybe in the autumn time I can wear my little acorn pouch. But yeah, one last shot of this like work of art up here. And then we'll say goodbye to Flavortown for now. Thank you so much for having me, Ginger. And I hope you have a lovely evening. When I was younger, everyone was like, Jacob's so dreamy, and I'm like, no, Team Edward. Oh, you're giving me like middle school flashbacks, Mercy. Stuff like that was so popular when I was in middle and high school and everything. Another big thing when I was in middle school was like High School Musical. Oh my gosh. Getting so many flashbacks. I've been trolling with the Twilight stuff. Fun to see all the memorabilia. Yeah, Twilight was like the next big thing after like Harry Potter. It was like the Harry Potter movies were a big thing, and then Twilight. It almost feels like you don't see as much like young adult, like fantasy, like big movies like that anymore. It's like not even as popular. But yeah, here's my plain old town. They had a reunion last night in High School Musical. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's funny that you all remember what I'm talking about. It was a very iconic, big moment in our society's culture, those like Twilight, High School Musical type stuff. And alright, what's next in the queue? I think maybe Mome's town? It's starting to get dark in my town. I guess Ginger is like a different time zone than me. It was like a little bit brighter and more sunset-esque. It's gotten dark in my own town. Which is really, really weird because it's super bright outside, guys. It's like pure daylight outside where I live, and it's gotten so dark in my town. Oh, I haven't heard of Teen Wolf. I guess that's a new one. I watched a lot of TV and movies growing up, so I'd be on top of everything. Yeah, I actually haven't watched Twilight, but I kind of know the gist of it just from it being such a big thing. Oh, and Blues Town is open as well. Yeah, let me know anyone else who's like in the queue for today. Oh, I love this reminiscing about all our old fandoms growing up. So I think Mome from Starmei has been waiting a long time, and then after that we can go and visit. This is my mod's town, Nikki from Neoavalon. Oh, I didn't mean to hit B. Alright, yeah, let's depart. I don't think I've ever been to this town before. I look forward to exploring it. It's always exciting visiting like a new town of someone in the community. Like earlier today I visited Sarah's town for the first time. I visited Ginger's town for the first time. I'm so glad to see more and more of y'all's towns. And it's also really fun to see like the same town twice, like seeing how Coven is coming along. Will you guys get daylight savings starting soon? My game was like that too. Nighttime when it was still bright outside, then daylight saving times ended and it all matched up. I feel like summertime, it's just practically, sometimes like in the summertime it can still be bright by like 9 p.m. It's just like intense here. We have like a lot of daylight. I know there are some countries in the world where they have significantly less daylight. Like, have y'all ever seen this hilarious meme of this guy in Iceland who's complaining about daylight savings and how he only has 3 hours of daylight? And I don't know. It's so funny. It's like a really memey video. Maybe you should Google like Tumblr Iceland man disgruntled about daylight savings. It is hilarious. But yeah, I guess we get a lot of daylight over here. I worked on it all day to get it ready for a visit. Yeah, I saw the flyover. I was too busy rambling during the flyover, but God, it was gorgeous. All the terraforming you've been doing. Yeah, this is Meibelle's town in chat. And been working really hard to prepare for it all day. And look at that adorable character. We look so similar yet also different with our like kind of greenish dresses and matching hair. Oh, and you do have different eyes. But look at all these adorable eggs welcoming us to town. KK Slider is here. I guess that might be like Saturday in this town. Oh, and it's still... Yeah, it's just tomorrow instead of today. Get a little preview of what we're gonna have tomorrow. Wow, it must have taken a lot of eggs to craft all these. You were busy. Oh, thank you, Pikmin. I look forward to checking my mailbox later. I think a few people have sent me things. After we visit Blue Mage's town, maybe we'll head back to Athalia and check the mailbox and do some dailies. Wow, look at all the terraforming. It's so satisfying. I've basically just wandered around this town hall over and over. Look at how it's arranged though. Like, just look at how the paths like take you to all these different like corners of the town hall. It's so symmetrical. Just makes you want to like wander around it. I love it. But let's follow this path with, again, a great symmetry with the pawns on either side. My state doesn't observe daylight savings, thank God. Oh, really? Doesn't it get confusing, though? Because then it, like, doesn't match up with so many other people. Daylight savings sucks. Alright, so there's a little sign designating an incline, so maybe you're using this pattern to designate where future inclines are gonna go. That's really organized. Yeah, such a cool little spot. Oh, there's gonna be another incline up above, perhaps leading to your house. That's really nicely done. And look at these little stepping stones over here, taking you to the waterfall. Oh, it's a little baby waterfall too. I love these like 2 space-wide rivers that we can do now. We can do like skinny rivers and big rivers and little teeny ones. Look at this natural arrangement of terraforming. Gosh. Terraforming goals right here with all the different like cliff formations and waterfalls. Kind of makes me want to like climb up it, but I know it's probably just decoration and you're not supposed to climb up it. All I did was gather eggs. Dang. What egg required this fence? I bet you remember, Meibelle. What egg did the fence require? Ooh, and you got the upgraded shop. I actually used to not want to upgrade my shop because I thought it would turn into Nookingtons, and I was like, I do not want like a Nookington style shop in my town. Give me Nook's Cranny. And then I was so pleasantly surprised when the updated shop ended up looking this cute, so now I don't resent it at all. Makes it easier because I don't have to worry about changing my clocks. Yeah, honestly, just talking about daylight savings a bit, I mean, there's a bit of a controversy with the fact that genuinely like accidents and work productivity and stuff goes down like after daylight savings. Like it does kind of wreak havoc in some sense of having to adjust your clock and everything. Oh wow, look at this terraforming back here. But this is sort of like really good use of terraforming to like clear out the land and prepare for future plans. It's kind of funny that that house is like buried over there though. Isn't that funny? I love that. And I gotta remember to see who lives here, see what other villager houses I can take pictures of. Got Mira, Sprocket, Blanche. I don't think I have Blanche's house. I need to take one of hers. Truffles. Don't think I have hers. Oh gosh. So many new ones. Yeah, I'm gonna have to walk around and take pictures of the houses, guys. There's so many new ones here. Alright, so where are all the villagers? They're pretty scattered. So let me like wander back here, because this might be a new one. You guys just changed the time back. Yeah, we there's a certain day where at like 2 a.m. technically we're supposed to like adjust the time, either like forward an hour or back an hour, and we like essentially lose an hour of sleep or gain an hour of sleep like once a year. But to be honest, I feel like my own sleeping schedule is so whack sometimes that I hardly notice it. But like if you're like really good about always going to bed at the same time and stuff, it can really throw you off. So I think this is Bubbles' house. I think I know Bubbles' house. Have her on my guide. In the fall it goes back 1 hour, and in the spring it goes forward 1 hour, spring forward, fall back. Yeah, I always just, I think my work usually reminds me to do it, so that's usually how I remember. Look at this more gorgeous landscaping with Mira's house up there. And these blue hyacinths. Gosh, everything's so pretty. So some more villagers are on the other side of town. Definitely want to like explore the other side because I think there's lots of villagers that I haven't taken pictures of. The new Nooks is definitely different. Yeah, I really like that it's called Nooks Cranny though, because I've always been fond of that pun. It's like basically a pun of like nooks and crannies, and I love the pun and I love the shop. It's so sentimental. I love that they've kept it, but at the same time it's so unusual that we don't get like a Nookington style shop. It's just gonna stay Nooks Cranny forever. So weird. So this is Sprocket's house. I recognize that. Look at all the eggs. And up here, more marks for bridges. So organized the way you mark it. I guess that helps you plan too, though. Oh, look at Curly over there. Or is that Truffles? Yeah, I think that's Truffles. You must be a visitor from another island. I'm Truffles. Want to be shopping buddies? Oh, I love her house. It looks like a chocolate truffle. It basically looks like a little chocolate house. I love it. Such a cozy house. Oh, good night, Hallie. Thanks so much for hanging out today, and I hope you enjoy your night. See you next time. And this is Gala's house. I don't think I have her house either. There we go. Love the little villager neighborhood up here where the path winds from house to house, and just feels like this little neighborhood here up at the top of the world, up at the top of the town. Sky's house. I think I might have Sky's house, but it's like a bad photo. Let me take a good photo of Sky's house. There we go. Ooh, who's this over here? Is this Blanche? Can't wait to get that adorable Nooks Cranny moved mine in the shack to the beach for now, and it actually fits well like a beach shack. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing that too. Because I think I want to make like a little beachside marketplace, essentially. Oh, Blanche's house is so pretty. I remember before New Horizons came out, I was actually like eyeing Blanche as a possible dream neighbor because I think she's so pretty. Like, look how gorgeous she is. But since she has such a zen house and I don't have a zen town, I probably won't move her in, but I have this feeling fate brought us together today. Only time will tell, I suppose. Oh, she's so pretty. Oh, you just moved it for terraforming purposes? Yeah, I haven't moved my shops for terraforming yet, but I might need to. My Able Sisters is already kind of getting in the way where it is. My Able Sisters is like tucked on a cliff, which I just like ravaged with terraforming, so it's like this little island. This little cliff island up there. Oh, and look at the little curvy river and how natural that is. Look at this terraforming inspiration. I think something else that's really cool about terraforming is just the scenery it can create in a distance. Like standing right here and looking across the landscape and seeing all the like cliffs in the distance. It's so cool. I just love it. Blanche is a cutie. Yeah, I don't see her a lot either. I feel like she's kind of rare. Wow, I can really tell you have been working so hard on your town. You've said a few times that you've like worked on your town like all day to prepare for this visit, and it really shows, especially all the terraforming. How long did it take you to like set up all these cliffs and waterfalls and terraform like every inch of it? How long did it take you? Oh, so pretty. It just makes me excited to get more into it myself and craft my own cliffs and landscapes and everything. Gets me so hyped for it. Look at this pyramid on the beach. Probably from Gulliver. Gulliver washed up in Citaloon the other day and I actually didn't complete the task for him. I forgot to complete it. Well, I have 180 hours in the game. Wow, well that's actually kind of similar to what I have, honestly. I have a lot less to show for my playtime. This is kind of corny, but I really feel like part of the process of terraforming is happy little accidents. Oh yeah, like Bob Ross, happy little trees, happy little cliffs and waterfalls. What I'm finding is I really liked the idea of doing terraforming by gridded map, but I feel like it's so much more natural to just do it in your actual town. So it's like I'm rethinking my process. I thought I was gonna have to grid everything out on a map, but I'm finding that you end up like just playing around with it and seeing what looks good. And so it's hard to map it out like that. Cool. Thank you so much for showing me around your town. It's so gorgeous. I love all the eggs and how bright and pastel it looks. Like we really visited it at a nice time of day where it's showing off your town in such clear daylight. It's so pretty. Thank you so much for having me and wonderful work on all this decorating. I guess I didn't find your house, did I? Did I miss a big Oh, yeah. I was so focused on like the sides of town. I think I missed a very key area. I think like there's this area back here where it like leads to their house. If you don't give the rusted parts to him, they rust up and you find it quicker for that robot. Oh, I actually didn't know about the robot thing. Ooh. Such cool terraforming. Look at us with our little ladders. We look so cute. Yeah, just wanted to see what's going on up here. Wow, look at all the weeds up there. Were you able to grow those yourself? Like all those weeds? Oh my gosh. But let's head over to the house, which is probably the main attraction. Got your little mum flower garden over here. Truffles hanging out over here. Yeah, I don't know how I missed this spot, because it even connects with an area that I've visited. That's a weed land that we just passed. And inside we've got some of the shelf furniture being showed off, along with like the cherry blossom wall, which is so gorgeous. Yeah, I feel your pain, Meibelle, about the house not being very finished. You've been probably so busy with terraforming that you haven't focused on the interior a lot. I'm kind of the same. I created like one room I was reasonably happy with, and then I was like, alright, I think I'm done with interior decorating for now. Let's wait until I have more furniture. Because something I like to do, personally, I really like to wait until my catalog is really full, and then when my catalog's full, I like to just browse everything, see what I got, order a bunch of stuff, decorate a room all at once. Other people do it differently, like they collect things over time and kind of add things to their rooms. I almost like to design a room all at once. Oh, enjoy your lurk, Mercy. And good luck on the assignment. Oh, and hi, Moria. Welcome to stream. I hope you're having a good day too. How have you been, Moria? Alright, so maybe we should head back to Athalia now that I've seen everything in this town. It's coming along so gorgeously. If gorgeously is even a word. Let's just show off one of the highlights one more time before I head back. Like this gorgeous spot over here with all the places you can hop from island to island, and the little gold rose right in the middle. God. It's so fun to hop around too. Everything feels so like spring-like and Easter themed. It's just so wholesome to like hop around all these hybrids. I love it. Thank you so much for having me. I'll go ahead and head back to my much more boring town by comparison. And then we can go to Blues Town. Wouldn't it be cool if you, instead of heading back to your own town first, which you have to do, you could just immediately like fly on the airport to another town, so you could kind of go from like town to town and hop around and not have to like take that extra step. Oh, and enjoy your lurk, cake batter. Solved my cam issue and expect to stream again this weekend. Oh, that's nice, Moria. You'll have to come back when it's all finished, definitely. But yeah, at least I know from what we've learned via the weeds, I don't have to be such a weed hoarder anymore. Maybe I can just go around and pick all my weeds at some point. Oh sure, cake batter, sounds good. Alright, so we might have just one more town in our list, and then we can either like wrap up stream after that, because it has been 3 hours, or I could do some more work in Athalia. Definitely needs more work. Plant a pitfall by Chops. Test out my new pitfall. Oh, I feel bad about it though. Don't y'all feel bad about like putting pitfalls in front of your neighbors? Like, to me it just makes me feel bad. But look at them all hanging out. Melba's doing some investigating. They say you shouldn't start your day without a plan, but they also say plans are a fool's errand, so... Oh, Melba. Investigating that apple tree. The weeds is spread fast. Yeah, I haven't really like noticed, since I've had so many weeds there naturally, I haven't like almost been keeping track of the ones that sprout up, but I assume more have sprouted up. I went around pulling a lot of the smaller ones at one point. Don't hurt Chops, he's a cutie. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel, but at the same time I want to test my new pitfall. If only I had a villager that I genuinely didn't like and I would feel less bad about it. I hear my cats moving around. You know when you're like hanging out in a room and you hear like stuff shifting and cats bumping into things? There's some sort of cat in here. I despise Tabby. Oh, do you like that Tabby emote we have over in Discord? Wow, look at all these islands open. I guess some of them are ones from the community, like Joey's town and Danielle's town, Flavortown. We just visited Mome's Starmei town. But yeah, let's head over to Neoavalon. Poor Chops, I don't mind him, but my brother hates him, so I have a secondhand dislike. Oh, that's interesting. I feel like Chops is such a little no neighbor. Like, to have like an active dislike of him is a little interesting to me. He's kind of obscure. I don't feel like I see Chops a lot. There are some villagers that are almost popular to dislike, like Rasher I think is one. Truffles, I think, is another one. We just saw Truffles in Mome's town. A lot of people dislike Truffles. Might be a quick visit. Still at beginning stages and don't have terraforming unlocked. Oh, I hope you're able to get those terraforming tools soon, Blue. Do you think what's mostly holding you back is like the villager thing? Tabby's the only villager I don't like and always scared me as a kid. She does have kind of a permanent expression on her face. There's so many villagers that like look normal, and then there's some villagers that have like a permanent expression on. And Tabby's one of them. You got a new one opening tomorrow. Oh, congrats! So this is Blue Mage's town and their character Nikki from Neoavalon. Got the meme shirt on. Isn't that meme shirt with the cat with the lasers coming out of the eyes? Yeah, like the cozy well. And again, you have barrels as well. Why does everyone have barrel DIYs except for me? Feels very like cozy and rustic and homey with all the barrels and the well around the town hall. Like, there's so much rustic stuff in this game. This game really wants you to have a rustic town. In this house, I stand every villager, point blank. Yeah. Kimma loves practically everyone except for, didn't you say Iggly? I had to let Eloise go because she had such a derpy look from the front. Couldn't unsee it. Oh, I like Eloise. I have her in my Wild World town, Daffodilly. And let's just explore the rest of the town here. Feel free to show me like any highlights that you have. Ooh, you got two bridges. One bridge crosses this way and another bridge takes you over to the museum. I don't see a lot of people use this bridge. This bridge seems almost uncommon. Ooh, and the archway in front of the museum, very classy. The stone monument as well. Look at this gnome creeping on us. You have barrels as well, Cake Batter, and you even started your town sooner than I did, didn't you? Iggy can hit the road and be gone with his bloodshot eyes. Got some materials out for crafting. And a little marketplace to sell some pears. Who's this? Deli? Oh, poor Deli. I thought maybe you were a spy or something. Oh, cool, Blue. So, which area are you talking about? Are you talking about, like, the museum area? And let's check out Blue's house. Looks like beginning stages of the house, too. Has the back room. And it got some turnips. Are you a little nervous, Blue? Isn't it Saturday? Or no, tomorrow's Saturday, so you still got a few days to sew. Don't have much for the house. Ooh, this is a cool little rock wall. I like this. That's funny. But yeah, it looks like a little exercise room back there with like the rock wall and the punching bag and everything. I might could pay off another loan at this point. I got a lot of money from my own little turnip trading and stuff. Maybe I could pay off another loan pretty soon. Yeah. Look at you with your vaulting pole. Oh, and I like the sign leading to the log bridge. And look at all the rose hybrids. Blue is so lucky. I actually got a lot of my own roses from Blue because they never show up at my shops. My shops always has like tulips, pansies, hyacinths, and never roses. So I think I got a lot of my roses from this town. Look at the hybrid production. Ooh, and a little villager neighborhood back here. You've got Beau. And is this Whitney's house? No, it's Blue Bear. Oh, you've got Blue Bear. I want to show you my Zen Mountain. Oh, okay. Where's your Zen Mountain at? Oh, I gotta equip my ladder. I feel like we look so cute with our little ladders. Oh. Are you gonna build an incline up to it? Like, I feel like a stone incline would look really well for this. Look at this little scenic spot up here with the pool surrounded by bamboo and the Zen lantern. Oh, it's perfect. I had an area like this for cherry blossoms. I had an area similar to this that had a lot of cherry blossoms around it. And I love this outdoor pool item. Such a nice spot and a nice use of bamboo. I feel like the game really has a lot of bamboo items and stuff. I keep getting so many bamboo DIYs and I don't even plan on using them. But yeah, thank you so much for showing me around your town and showing me your Zen Mountain. Good luck with unlocking terraforming soon. But it's great that you've been making use of the cliffs you already have to come up with areas like the Zen area and everything. And you've got your museum over there on like a little island. Oh, so cool. Thank you for having me, and I'll head back to Athalia now. And I think that was the last town in my list, or at least everyone who like expressed interest earlier. So maybe we can head back and do some things in Athalia before switching over to Suncombe. The final town of the evening will be a visit to Suncombe. It'll be nice to visit Suncombe again. I was really proud of finally finishing that town before New Horizons came out. One of the last things that I managed to complete before New Horizons. Ugh. I just hate my flyover so much. Please stop showing it to me. And I even see like a random flower lying on there on the ground. Do you see that random like white windflower just chilling out? Like I probably had full pockets or something. That's one of my biggest pet peeves in this game. I hate pulling up the flowers. I do it all the time on accident. And then I have like another little thing in my pockets I have to get rid of. It's so annoying. Dare I say the loading screens on here are worse than New Leaf? Yeah, most likely. Did some villagers wave at me? I feel like I heard some noises. Yeah, let me pick this little windflower up. I did grow another blue windflower today. I've been making sure to like take advantage of the rain to grow more hybrids. And let me go check my mail since a lot of people have been sending me mail today. Oh, my pockets are full. Maybe a stop over to my storage first. I have a few characters planned out. One's going to be a mansion on top of the resident area, and one's going to be a wizard on the island with a museum. Oh, that sounds great. I have ideas for characters as well, but I do feel like now's not exactly the time because I'm probably just going to be doing a lot of terraforming and stuff. Oh, I've seen this before. I didn't realize that this is what this was. It's got like little leaves on it. It looks like a sweets floor. So different from the sweets floor I'm familiar with. It used to look like gingerbread and now it looks like little pink chocolate squares. And let's see what else I got. The dig wall. Eh. And the chain link fence again. Eh. Blue Kaleem style carpet? Oh, interesting. Not a bad carpet. But yeah, let's just get everything looking back to normal. Ruins wall. Daisy meadow, and put the other stuff up for now. But my storage is full. Oh, a cat tower. Did I get something in the mail earlier? A cat tower? Yeah, it's a shame that my storage is full. Maybe I should go ahead and upgrade my house again since my storage is full, and I think it'll make my house like not lopsided anymore. It'll kind of add another whole wing to my house. Yeah, from Alina from Milky Way. If you want more, just let me know. Oh, is this a barrel? Oh, y'all are so nice. Here's a broom so you can clean up your island. Totally joking, by the way, from Jamskin. Yeah, I totally do need that. And take this in return from Pikmin. Oh, pockets are too full. Well, if one of them's a barrel, maybe I can go ahead and set it out somewhere. Broom and dustpan. And a barrel. Gosh, I'm so happy. Got 2 barrels now. I feel like that would go really well in my kitchen, but my kitchen's already quite full. Probably more reasons why I need another room. I need to start filling up more of my rooms with stuff. But yeah, over here is my tiny little kitchen, and I feel like a barrel would be really at home in here once I like get it more defined. I feel really challenged right now because of how full my pockets are. I feel like I can't pick stuff up and rearrange. But maybe if I put a barrel down and then I open up the Happy Home Designer viewer, I can just move the barrel over to a corner or something. Yeah, maybe that looks good. I don't know, for now, you know. But definitely want to have a lot of fun with the barrels because they're so rustic. The room is a brown one. Don't think I have the colored one. Oh, interesting. I thought it might be customizable, but you gotta watch out for those items because some of the items are customizable and some of them aren't. So let's hang the broom and... Oh, I love it! God, I love it so much. I didn't mean to pick that up though. I meant to display this in like a better spot. Like, to me, what this is calling for is a nice display over here near my little kitchen setup. Yeah, thank you all so much for the barrels. Let's display the broom and dustpan. Oh, that's not where I wanted it to go. Let's open up the Happy Home Designer thing. Oh, can you not do the walls? How do you do the walls? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's where I want it. And maybe this can go just in front of the brooms like that. I don't know. I don't know if I like how that looks. Yeah, I feel like the broom's gotta be its own thing, because if you try to put something in front of it, then it covers it up. So maybe you don't want anything in front of the brooms, unless maybe it's a bucket. Something like the bucket could go in front of it. Maybe. I don't know, just playing around with stuff. Or like the little tree. Yeah, that's kind of cute. And I'm kind of actually feeling moving the plant downwards and then putting this over here, like you can do some sewing before bed or something. And the reason why these like weeds are in here is that Glyneth is a woodcutter, but she also gets up to some gardening sometimes. So the idea is that, you know, you can have like a little pack of like planting materials to head out the door, grab your boots, do some gardening. But the thing is I don't really have a lot of small tables, but maybe that would be ideal to like put some small tables and then display that stuff over there. But yeah, that's also why the bucket is over here, is you can maybe like do some watering with your bucket, I don't know. But yeah, that's good enough for now. This definitely isn't complete or anything, it's just a work in progress. Oh, and maybe a barrel can be hanging out somewhere. Maybe by the kitchen. Kind of blocks the stove though, doesn't it? Yeah, let's move some of this stuff around, make like a little adjustment. It's so hard doing everything the long way instead of using like the little Happy Home Designer tool. I don't really like how symmetrical almost the two work tables are. Like I see this as a work table and I see this as a work table, and I don't like how they're both like just chilling out in the middle, so I am gonna want to rearrange this eventually, but I feel like it's good enough for now. Oh, thank you, Jamskin. Oh, and hi, Minashi. I'm sorry I haven't been looking at chat much in the last few minutes. I've been kind of like in the decorating zone, and I'm not even super happy with it. I feel like these two items being right in the middle on either side just isn't really vibing super well, but maybe if I just move one up a little, it'll break the asymmetry or break the symmetry a bit, make it look better. Yeah, I feel like even just that makes it look a teeny bit better, a little bit less symmetrical. And I also want to change the music. I'm not feeling this music anymore. Even though I love it and it's cozy, I feel like this room calls for something more rustic. Like forest life. But yeah, I have a few open spots in my pockets now, but not too much. Unfortunately, I just have storage issues right now. I need to go pay off my loan so I can get more storage. But let's go check my mail. Oh, I guess I already got my mail. What about the one that Pikmin gave me? Did I get that? Oh yeah, there it is. So Pikmin gave me a carpet. Oh, thank you, Pikmin. That's so sweet of you. Let's head over to the town hall to pay off my loan. Genji doing some fishing. I have to say, like, in some ways, like, even though my town is so under construction and I get kind of embarrassed by it sometimes, there is something special. Like, I just spent almost all day, like, visiting towns and going around, but it's nice to be back home and see Elvis and Genji and everyone. Your town feels special to you, and you get attached to it even if it is under construction, even if it is a mess, and you just grow to love the townies that live there. And oh, look at Tom Nook and Isabel. And let's go ahead and pay off our loan since we can afford it. Look how much money I have. Let's pay from our savings, and 548 grand. Let's do this. Yeah, finally, it's been a while. I haven't paid off a loan in quite some time. Oh, Tom Nook looked at me. Tom Nook perked up. Oh, thank you, Drewby. My island's definitely not the best, but I am very attached to it. Yeah, same. It's just nice. It feels cozy to come back to your island after some time away. I must ask, were your prompt payments motivated by a desire for expansion? Yes, and more storage, Nook. Why did... He should have just given me the option to expand right then and there. Why did he say, come back later? I want to expand. Another room would give you the extra space you desire. We're talking about a loan of 758,000 bells. Oh god. Maybe that's the final one though, or maybe not, because you do need a basement too. Gosh, these house expansions are so expensive. And I wonder if while we're here, maybe I can move in a townie via amiibo card. Let me take a look at my little running list of like potential dream villagers just to stay organized about it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so for possible lazies, I have Eric, Biscuit, Bones, Clay, or Poppy. They all have woodsy homes. For possible crankies, I have Fang for a white house, Grizzly for a woodsy house, Nox for a medieval house, or Murphy for a woodsy house. For jocks, I have Dom for a woodsy house, Sly for a woodsy house, Sterling for a medieval house, or Teddy for a woodsy house. And for smugs, I have either Colton or Julian. They both have white houses. For snooties, I have Diana and Tipper. They both have white houses. Peppy, Rosie, Winnie, Carmen, and Cherry. And, yeah, I don't know. Which one should I pick? I guess I shouldn't have walked up here if I didn't have someone in mind. The one I'm most sure about is Colton. I wonder if I should just move in Colton. I wonder which one Colton's amiibo card is. Although I do know Drewby has Colton. I'm not sure like who everyone's dreamies are. Like if anyone has like a Colton that they're wanting to give up or not. But yeah, Colton is Series 3. Let's go ahead and move him in. Do you want some bells? I'll trade you for Nook tickets. Oh, so you saw how many like Nook miles I have and want to like do some trades? I might even be open to that, Star Fox. If you're like part of the Discord, maybe we can arrange a trade like that, because I am often hurting for bells. I probably need bells more than miles in some ways. So, Series 3 and Colton's in here. I always have such trouble finding them though. Okay, there he is. Oh, I found him. Here's Colton. Colton's from Citaloon too, so it'll be very nostalgic to have him back. I sold 2 Nook Miles tickets the other day for about 200 or 250k bells, so they can be a great way to get some cash. Ooh, thanks for the tip, Drewby. And the other day I was struggling so much and I barely had like any money at all, and I was just waiting on my turnips. So I need to keep that in mind as a potential way to grab some quick cash, I guess. Oh, so excited. Moving in Colton. Ah, cool. Thank you for the offer, Star Fox. Let's go over and meet Colton. He's over at the campsite, which I temporarily relocated to like the beach area. That's not the final home for the campsite. His little outfit, yeah, with the cape and everything. Sometimes my circle pad gets kind of stuck. Do y'all ever see like my character like slow down a lot? Like, I think my circle pad gets stuck sometimes. Look at my purple mums that just popped up. I didn't even try to get them. They just popped up from this spot right here. And I wonder what Colton's gonna have me craft today. Thanks for putting me on the guest list. Check it. Now, where can a horse find some frozen parfait? A golden candlestick. Ooh. I could give that a try. Probably cost some gold ore though. I've seen some people complain about that like sometimes these townies like at the campsite will request something that has like a material that's kind of rare, so it's like, oh, you're gonna make me use my gold ore or my shells. But Colton has expensive taste. But let's go see if I have some gold ore in my dresser. I think I do. Monique asked me for a golden item too. Oh, did you scan in, Monique? Or did Monique just show up at your campsite? I'm not sure how the campsite works. Is it just an amiibo campsite, or can you also just get random villagers there? It almost feels like an amiibo campsite. It feels like you can't really get random villagers there. Because I never get anyone there unless I scan in an amiibo. Alright, where's my gold ore at? Ah, I can't find it. Is it not here? Do I not have any anymore? Oh. Oh god. Oh, thank you. It makes sense it would be near the other stones. I should have just looked where the stones are. And first I gotta learn the recipe. Alright, let's go smash some rocks. Silly Colton. Oh, Drewby, you have a gold nugget. That's kind of funny though, because didn't I give you one for that egg day thing? I gave you a gold nugget for egg day, and I also traded one on Discord for like 20,000 bells. I don't know, I'm regretting my life choices right now. I should probably hold on to those and not put them up for trade and stuff. Maybe I should see first if I can get some through just smashing rocks though, because I don't want you to have to give up your gold ore, Drewby, and plus maybe I can just invite Colton another time now that I know he has this request. Oh, good night, Lunchka. Thank you so much for the kind words. Did you want to come buy clothes? Oh, I think I'm good for now, Heather. I'm mostly just like doing some things in Athalia right now. Thank you so much for the offer though. Yeah, up here I've got some hybrid roses, and I recently got some new like hybrid hyacinths that I'm really hyped about. Got some new pink ones and got blue ones for the first time in a while. I've been getting tons and tons of like pink hyacinths, which are kind of like almost like too common for me, but I did get some blue ones pop up recently, which I'm really excited about. And then there are these common ones that pop up, which I almost find a little frustrating. I find flower arrangements like really tough to like get a hold on in this game. Oh, Wisp! Because like you get these common flowers that pop up and you can't destroy them. And when you try to add them to your pockets, like your pockets are full half the time. Like, I just don't know what... I'm really struggling with like inventory stuff again, guys. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But, yeah, let's smash a few more rocks and I might help Wisp out like off stream